So, in last week's session, the party entered Freyas, a small but very profitable port city along a river that meets the ocean in the Solarian kingdom. They were sent there by Lord Chester Ekron to look into the whereabouts of the mayor that Solaria had lost contact with some months prior. They were also informed that the Goliath they've been hunting for might have some dealings and was spotted there, so it might be a advantageous opportunity to take advantage of. That's the sentence. Upon arriving, they were stopped by a cavalcade of blue-caped figures that were from a noble house from Uthran belonging to the Cornelio family that informed the party that this is now Uthranian territory. Inside the city itself, they were planning to go and meet with the now new mayor, Lord Cornelio, who Zio was familiar with from Uthran, to potentially find out what has happened here. Upon entering the city, they were actually invited by a very small halfling man named Charlie to come and speak with Lord Cornelio not too long after they arrived. Lord Cornelio, being a very, we'll say, quirky and eager to please man with long black curly hair and a very large mustache, informed the rest of the party that he was being advised by the Goliath that struck down Sven the Kind so long ago. The party, not too happy about this, was about to leave, but agreed to have a meeting with Lord Cornelio later that evening to potentially talk about what is happening in this town, the Goliath himself, and where to even go from here. Upon leaving the town hall, they were contacted by a man who apparently everyone just thought was so not stealthy, by a man who was a member of the Bureau that was seeking out the aid of the party that is unnamed to potentially help him take out his new target, who is the Goliath that they've been hunting for some time now. This man, named Cinder, also dropped some pretty large lord dumps on them, saying that the large...
I don't know if I can hold it together for that.
What?
Nothing, you're doing great, go on.
He informed them that the main objective of the Bureau was to actually incite war between the kingdoms of Uthran and Solaria. After a long discussion and him saying that it's okay, there's 7 of you, you can kill me if you don't trust me, the group, for the most part, decided to enlist with his plan and to take down the Goliath at the upcoming gathering that Lord Cornelio would be holding. As the party is left in the sewer, what would you all like to do? Not all at once.
I think it's everybody's just like, we don't want to talk every choice. We're just like, who's gonna I have a question for the DM.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Is it noon? About what time will we find ourselves at our time?
I would love to say it's noon, but it's probably mid-afternoon. It's probably about 4 o'clock.
I was about to say 6.
Did the Bruce Cornelio mention a time for our dinner?
He said dusk.
That is how far away?
I'll look up
There's 6 suns.
to this. Holy shit, I have no wonder why they have SPF 3000 on this planet.
My only reason why I ask is because if we are going to go in there Actually, have we decided if we are helping the Cinder?
I
How do
believe.
you all feel about this?
I think we should.
I think it's our only option, to be honest. If we want that
I agree
Goliath gone.
with Cthulhu.
Me too.
I agree. I think it was 2 days ago when I realized that sometimes the way forward is not always the way that you wanted to go in the first place. But I am with you all. I just hope that we are making the right choice.
Ecclesias,
Yes?
how do you feel about what Cinder said about, well,
The
your people?
assembly.
This has thrown me for a loop because the assembly took me in when I was a nobody. But for the first time since my recruitment, I feel hesitant to contact my master. And I figured when this was all over, I would ask you all permission to contact him again. But I don't think asking him directly is the greatest idea.
I would agree with that. I'm happy to hear that you would ask our opinions first.
Right. I suppose this will be an apple for a different pie. Or however we make sayings
Yeah,
around
that-
here.
That sounds
It works.
Kind
right.
of right, I guess. I don't know.
It works.
Do we want to contact Chester about this? I know we have the paper. I mean, we might as well tell him at least what we're doing, because if we don't, it could get us into some steep shit.
That
Make
is
it
a good
back.
idea.
Or
I
if we ever get to go
agree.
back.
Chester did say that we had a limited amount of uses on that parchment.
I could be of help here though, Zio, and well, all of you. I have been trying to extend my reach of communication. I can do it, but I have to almost see you. I could sit and try to get a hold of him. It doesn't work so well if I have not met the person or kind of know where they are. But assuming that Chester is still in Celeria, I would be happy to give this a go.
I think we should just kind of all agree on what we're going to tell him.
I do have limited words I can say, but it is similar to how I communicate with my master. I just do not need. I've learned to do it without the electrum.
If
What
I
I'm
may,
learning, I should say.
Does it strain you at all? Does it?
Well, similar to when you use a skill of yours, or you exhaust your ability to pluck the weave of the arcane. Yes, I will feel some fatigue, but I will be okay.
I'm just concerned for tonight if we do end up having a fight. Well, I think it's inevitable at this point that we are going to be fighting. That I don't feel like we should go in. Any of us should go in underhanded.
Yeah,
You saw what he did. May the real Sven rest in peace. But you saw what he did to Sven. All of you. And
Then-
Maybe wait until the end of the, maybe tomorrow we tell him something that he wants to hear, or
we can use the paper now and then use his Ecclesias' power if we ever run out.
I think that it's just important that we let Chester know that this is not an Uthron sanctioned takeover.
That's what I was thinking.
that's a good idea.
It's
It is a
almost-
good idea.
It is very much a barbarian overtake. Almost. It's not really anyone.
Close to.
Well, someone should write on the paper, and if there is room, you can tell him that I am attempting a new skill of mine. So do not be alarmed if my voice pops into his mind.
The parchment is probably about this long. You know.
So we
a
can
little
like
longer.
scroll.
Yeah, anything you
Like,
write on
legal paper.
Yeah.
I can't write on it. I'm
Did
left-handed.
he explain how the paper worked?
Yeah, he
Like, it
mentioned to Zio that write whatever you want, and then once you sign your name, it will be sent to the other signature.
Will it be
Because-
okay? So it won't like instantly tell him. It will be like in his mailbox, almost kind of thing.
It's not like Tom
You don't know,
Riddle's
but I'm
diary.
saying
Okay.
to activate the magical item, once you could write hello, and then if you sign your name, that's what's sent. So
Goodbye. I'm pretty. Who has it? I'm not too sure.
I think Zio does.
I believe I handed it over to you, June.
Oh, great.
We lost
Oh,
it.
fuck.
Sick.
Nice.
well,
Um,
no one has it.
I was about to say I'm gonna steal his catchphrase. Common isn't my first language, so I can't write it that well. So
Are we seriously without these papers?
one of I was never tasked to hold it. Honestly,
I did give them to June almost immediately after receiving them.
Did you
Okay.
forget to write it down in your journal that you have it in your backpack?
Yeah, I did.
oh, look, it's right there, June. I see it.
Well, you start looking for
There
those
you go.
papers, and I'll begin to attempt this new skill.
Tajit
Just in
asks
case.
all of you, would you like me to go try to locate the mayor now? I don't know how long it'll take.
Can you communicate with us, much like Ecclesias was talking about?
No. If I can see you, I can.
Okay, well, it's up to you guys. I think it's a great idea for him to go ahead and start his side mission. I don't know.
Side quest.
I
Side
do
quest.
think that is a good idea, and I think that while we take this time, we should prepare ourselves and maybe come up with a strategy of how to go about this fight.
Well,
Do we want to piss
very,
him off?
very well, and I wish you all luck. If I'm able to be there, I will be there.
I want to walk up to Jeet real quick before he heads off. I just want to put my paw hand on his shoulder.
Tajit, this is a very noble thing for you to do, having met us not so long ago. If I can give you a little bit of advice,
Sure.
we need no heroes. If you find yourself in the corner, if you find yourself in danger, get out, and perhaps.
And I'll look around to the rest of the group, kind of addressing everybody.
This would be a good spot to meet if for any reason we are split up.
Did anybody remember we had purple stuff he drew on the door to get in?
Oh, that's right. Shit.
He left that undone for us
Yeah.
when he left.
You don't know if he's gonna lock it on his way back, though. You never know.
Well, we can plan
is
to meet
true.
in the alleyway at the surface.
We'll meet right on the
That is
surface then.
Alrighty.
I want to. Well, first, question for the DM: how large are Hydra teeth, or at least I'm sure they're varied in size. But what would be the smallest? and What would be the largest?
I'd say it's probably average.
Okay. I want to pull one out of my bag, and I hold it out.
I don't think this will come in handy, but I've had many trinkets not necessarily save my life, but proverbially speaking, many times. So hold on to this and be careful, and it's pointy.
Thank you. I will. I'll cherish it.
Oops.
I accidentally gave you all 28. Can you throw 27 back into my inventory?
And then he stands there for a second, and then his hand just goes, and then 27 of them go on the ground, and then they float away.
And then you just see my hand.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
They'll be back. Give it 5 minutes.
And then once everybody
That's a
leaves the
reset to
area,
Let it load.
you finally open the chest.
These are all Valheim jokes for anybody who's wondering what the hell we're talking about. But then I'll give him a pat on the shoulder.
Be safe.
Good luck, everyone.
You as
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you. And
Good
I
luck.
won't be as cowardice as all of you. Not there yet. Sorry. And then he leaves.
I don't get it. What? You're a coward.
He was just joking. Don't worry.
You're a coward.
I gotta get like a feather duster or something. So it's not.
If you
No,
do,
just get an
I'm gonna
Equifax.
think of Bobette or Bobette from Beauty and the Beast all the time.
We'll figure something out. Might find something on break.
Oh, so pretty.
All right.
Just borrow Rogue's Tail.
So as I know it's okay.
It's a
Where'd you get
odd
that
dog.
from? Well,
As he
Sounded like a deer.
exits out of the cellar doors, you do hear a slight crack of thunder as the air is starting to get very humid.
A noticeable smirk comes across Erden's face.
a noticeable frown comes across Cthulhu's.
A noticeable
Just,
neutral
yay!
face stays on Ecclesias's face.
Son of a bitch.
I don't have much experience with sewers, but
We should probably get out.
okay. I wasn't
You don't
sure.
want a sewer bath?
I'm used to snow. Snow doesn't go into sewers, but well, I guess you don't have sewers. So, anyways,
Hey, he stopped himself this time. He didn't say he's from the north. I can see it. He wanted to say it though. But good
oh,
idea.
that's
We should
sorry.
move.
I forgot.
I'm
I
going to
forgot where I was
stab
from
you.
in
I
that
don't
moment.
care. We could
In
fight
my
him
old
with 6
age, I'm from the
people or
north.
5
That's
people.
right. Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, as we should probably get going as I start walking
I'm following him for sure.
But where are we going?
to the surface.
For what reason?
To the
So
not
that-
drown in the sewers.
I was about to
I
say,
don't
would
think
I
those are
assume that the
sewers.
sewers get full if the starts raining on the streets?
Have you been in a city that is well enough off with sewer system?
Here's the thing.
If you say yes, then yes. If you say no,
Nope.
then no.
I have not. I mean,
What do I
Solaria, but
I mean, it's a fair guess. I mean, it's the lowest point in the city, so.
yeah.
Why
Um,
don't, if we have some time to see the city, we can make an attempt to find an apothecary.
Well, the only problem with that is we will be on the surface, so we cannot talk about plans of actual murder.
This is
That's
true.
what I was thinking as well.
I don't
I-
think we need to
I mean,
talk
we don't have
about
to
it
worry.
any further.
I was about to say.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay, then what is the plan? Because I was left out of discussions.
I don't actually know. I don't know
The
if we
plan.
Okay, so we need to talk.
I think
Yeah.
the plan is unknown because we don't know if we need to hear the Goliath talk. And I know none of us want to consider that. But
I mean, it's going to be used.
there's a reason why there's a code word.
We also don't even know if he's going to be there. We asked Cornelio for him not to be there.
That's
There's
what I
one
was
way to
thinking.
find out, and that is not in this sewer, but I think we will find out how heavy the rain is down here, and I don't want to find that out.
We can make our way to the front.
question
If
as
you all
we are
wish,
walking.
just before you say it, if you all wish, we don't need to actually be like, all right, what do you guys do for the actual next 6 hours? Like, we can just move along to dusk.
Well,
if
I
you
have
guys
a
choose.
question.
But yes.
So so now we're going hypothetically, which is really our problem as a group. When we see the Goliath, do we want to possibly try to make him swing first? Keep us kind of clear? I know he kind of doesn't like me.
It's always easier to make, well, not easier to make them swing first, but I would prefer that.
I also agree with Aylar that we should at least
Sweet.
hear this person out, no matter how much that
never
we
mind.
hate him. Also, didn't Reyes mention not to come with weapons?
I already told him that's not happening. And
Okay.
there's a
Yeah.
suggestion, and I told him no.
Because if we wanted to, we can create a ruse by putting your weapons into my bag of holding.
Also, I can summon my weapons at any point.
I don't need
2
weapons.
Two of them.
Are they living weapons? Are they like your, Foxy?
I
Yes.
am the weapon.
Come, Bo. Come.
June, that's nice.
As Duo's sitting on the very dirty sewer floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, his little
like,
furry
pick
butt's
him
getting
up.
all dirty.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up, and dust off his butt, and just hold him in my arms.
Oh.
Anyways,
Dirty.
what was I thinking? Oh, yeah. I would much rather he attack us first, or, sneaky dude, Cinder. Sorry, hiccups.
Carbonated beverages, not a smart idea to drink while talking and things.
Also not a thing in a medieval economy.
Yep.
What is this carbonation? Is this a different place trying to steal this from us? The carbonation?
That's what the war's all about, man.
And anyways, I would like
Part
to
of the
be.
Coke family.
I do not want to start fights. I am very willing to finish them, but I will not start one.
Question: can I piss him off?
You already
That
have.
is starting.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. My opinion, as much as I would like to just go in there and try to take him out immediately because that's how I feel, I do think that Alar is right. That we would be almost stooping down to his level if we just go in there ready for instant combat. I think that even though I don't even want to be in the same room as him, if he has anything to say, then perhaps we listen.
But there is going to be combat.
I think
Cinder is charged with killing him. He's
And
gonna die.
I think that what Cinder had mentioned is that he's going to be there, I'm assuming, hiding, and when we use the code word, then he would know that would be his chance to initiate.
No, the way I interpret it, he's going to use his version of hiding, which is standing right outside the door or something.
So
And-
unbelievably still.
And
Kid
he
Drax.
is going to absolutely kill him.
Jax.
And then if we say, hey, our plan is right now, he will attack when we attack, when our salty meats that take our thirst. So I think with or without us, Cinder is attacking. He asked us for help because the Goliath is skillful. I'm poised to help him, but that's just me.
I think that, I mean, at least Zio and Cthulhu and myself also agreed that we would like to assist Cinder in
Oh, murder him? Yes.
in this mission of his. I guess the only real plan we need now is, are we going to say the code word? Who's gonna say it? Or it may just be situationally dependent. We may
Can
go
we-
in there and we'll know when the time is right.
Can
I
we all
think-
practice saying it at the same exact time?
No.
Choreographed code
I
words.
don't think that would work. But
Does anybody have a rope? And I know this probably doesn't make sense, but do you?
I got.
I think I do.
Because you said this fellow is big.
have
I
rope.
have rope.
I don't think I've ever seen a Goliath in person.
I do have.
So
Yes.
look at Alar, and then
Yeah,
imagine if
yes.
Alar was built and
And
failed.
taller than me because he is a Goliath.
That he's a construct. He was built.
No,
built like bigger, like.
Muscular.
Yes.
I
that's what-
thought common wasn't your first language and you are using slang.
They say.
I grew up with elves. You bitch.
Wow.
I have never heard an elf or anyone who speaks Elvish call me that. But anyways,
Nope. There's a time for new things.
And
Everybody.
And then Alar, I look up, trying to look up at the sky, but all there is a sewer grate.
I think this is all pointless talking about it because we talked about this.
Well, not last week.
Yes, let
but,
us go then.
literally
You are right.
10 minutes ago, but we talked about this.
We should
But
get-
also
we should get
last week
those.
we talked about this.
So am I trying not to piss off the Goliath at first?
We need to go in there with a level head. We need to listen and observe the situation. We
Oh.
are anticipating to having to defend ourselves, but we are not going in there. Guns don't exist. Swords ablazing. Boomerangs ablazing.
I can
You
do
hear
that.
You hear
I-
that, Zero? Don't light your sword on fire.
I mean, I agree. I don't think we should go in there, bows blazing. But
I can't do that.
Bows
Okay.
blazing. That sounds way better.
Also,
Um,
if he has asked you guys to not bring your weapons in, then maybe Ecclesias's idea of putting them in his bag of holding would be a good idea.
That
he never
was
asked for that. That's
me
Alar.
who suggested that, and then it was quickly shot down. And so we can only assume there will be weapons. Considering there was no agreement met, I am going to keep my weapon close.
Okay.
Wait, but we asked him not to be there, and
That's what
we're
I'm saying.
assuming
And
that
we
he's
will
going to
see
be
if
there.
he is there or not. We don't know. Why are we talking about it?
I think we
Yes.
should get to the surface and we should at least send Chester word of what is unfolded.
I trust you to write that letter to Chester.
We should only tell Chester. Why am I not speaking common?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chell,
Okay.
Jolly, Charlotte.
Was that giant?
I don't know what that was. It was gibberish. You know, I say
I think it was
Elvish
the
is my
sewer
first
air.
language,
Let's-
but I
let's
think
get-
gibberish is my first. Anyways,
Isn't it
Pretty
for
I
Keep
think
it
we
good.
can only tell Chester what we know, and what we know is that Cornelio. Wow, this is rhyming. Not doing this on purpose. We know that
Focus.
Cornelio is here on the accord of himself, possibly working with the Bureau or people from working with people. We know Cornelio is here. He's not working with Uthran. We want to stop a war between Uthran and Solaria, so we should at least tell Chester this.
That
I
is
think-
true.
Yep, and I think you should also include what we learned about the Bureau's main objective.
Yes.
To be succinct, we should say that Uthran has nothing to do with the usurping of the previous mayor, that the Goliath that stole your friend's light seems to be at least around this new Brius Cornelio, that the Bureau has asked for our help to take down this Goliath, and that the Bureau wants war between the two nations.
Yes.
And also that he might hear my brain, hear me in might hear.
Did he
It's
already
the
hit you in
sewer
the head?
air. It's subduing something to our speaking.
Maybe it's the thunder that's interrupting us, and
That's true.
Like I said, I trust Zio. I'm gonna hand over the parchment to Zio. I
I should
trust you
write it
to-
before I got all wet.
make sure you mention Cornelio, because maybe Chester knows about him.
Yes,
Yes.
I will mention all of that except for the part of us helping the Bureau because we were already told not to do that.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
no,
say that.
don't
That's a big
don't
no-no.
mention anything about what we're doing, because I personally don't want Chester to know that yet.
Would
we
it
can-
not be... Sorry, June, I did not mean to speak over you.
I was just gonna say, ideally, if we take care of this Goliath, it would be best if perhaps it got blamed on the Bureau, or if Cinder could take the credit, and then we could potentially, at least for Chester's sake, have nothing to do with it.
Which is why we should be reactive and not proactive. In
Indeed.
terms... I think
But-
we have it.
Do we
Justice
tell
is
him?
reactive.
Do we
I'm
tell
jotting
him
all that down.
that we are going to assist the Bureau in their plans with the Goliath?
No,
Should we tell him that?
no, we are not telling him that.
I just wanted to make sure that we weren't, because I agree.
Cornelio has gone rogue, Goliath may be helping, Bureau has been spotted. They want war between Uthran and Solaria, and that he also
I
may hear
write-
my mouth in his brain.
Yeah, I was about to say, I write exactly what Ecclesias just said
My
down.
mouth in his brain.
That sounds like he's gonna have like spaghetti, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is this thing on? Chester.
And
Let me-
after writing all that out, I will sign my name.
Okay. Say back
you
what you
write?
wrote.
I was just jotting down like exactly what Ecclesias just said. You know, Cornelio has gone rogue. This is not a sanctioned Uthranian takeover. The former mayor is still alive, from what we hear. we will try and recover him.
Focus.
I'm trying.
Oh, now you messed it up. We need a new piece of paper.
What else am I missing here?
Don't forget about the bureau.
Yeah, the bureau has
been
been
seen.
spotted here, and
Y'all just looking over his shoulder.
Yep.
yeah. I would probably show this all
In
to
the
you
sewer.
before I.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ayla, I'm looking over his shoulder, but then I'm like whispering into Ecclesias's ear. What is he writing?
And then yeah, I'll say that the bureau's been spotted here.
Doing good.
It is. We have learned that their ultimate plan is to start a war between Solaria and Uthron. I feel like I'm missing something.
He will hear my voice inside of him. Is at some point.
Oh,
Maybe.
and
Interspace.
Ecclesiastes is working on a new skill.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ecclesiastes is working on something new that
Really
you might hear
close
his
to.
head, or you might hear his voice in your head.
Don't forget to ask him how he is doing. He's only polite.
Yes. How are you?
2 question marks is too much. It means like you seem like you're overly curious.
Okay. Where's the eraser?
We don't have one.
You just turned
Scribble over
the quill over, yeah.
Ye old eraser.
Yeah, do we have
They knew how to make
erasers?
pens. They knew what they were doing.
Nobody made
Um,
mistakes before Ticonderoga came in to save our lives.
So you sign it.
Yep. Then I sign it.
So as you sign it, as you write your first name, last name, and then you dot the I, the paper from bottom to top ignites into ash and disappears out of your hand.
What the? Why?
So that's
I
how that
told you not
works.
to let your. Oh. I thought you.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Scared the hell out of me.
I thought like
Not
there was. Well, now he will. Well, how? Wait. Now I am confused. I suppose we'll find out if.
I think he said that you get
How do-
the voice in your head. You hear the things.
Oh,
I'm
he
sure
will-
we'll find out. But I think that we should get a move on.
This is true.
I want to think that the letter appears right in front of his face.
Like a
And then-
pop-up window.
It's like you. I think it has like some kind of voice like you got mail.
Why is the X so small?
I head up out of the sewer.
You have to wait for that 15-second ad before you can click it.
Oh, stay.
That was my best impression.
Heal.
I followed you.
As
Are you
Oh,
in safe
stay.
hands?
We are farmers because that's all that exists.
So
Oh,
June,
look, Gaylord's dead.
as you head out of the
Oh,
sewer
look.
with everyone following you, as you emerge on the surface, you can feel that really high humidity, as well as you can just in the air smell that it's about to probably downpour, as the clouds overhead are very dark, and you hear in the distance.
I actually kind of like turn to Uridin and like put a hand on his shoulder. Maybe this is a good sign for you.
Oh,
Son of a
he's here.
bitch.
Do you not like the thunder, Cthulhu?
No. A lot of my capabilities come from the god of, the light.
Well, you can do things at nighttime though, so there is lightning.
Yeah. Just don't like thunder either. It's kind of scary.
It is really loud. It forces my ears down. I can't control them. It's like multiple things in my body do things without me telling them what to do. I think, yes, that includes you.
You know,
It's like that too when I was 14.
the rain is not bad. It nourishes all the plant life. It's not a bad thing.
I am embarrassed to
smells
say,
pretty.
but I do not like to get wet.
And I'll kind of like tuck my hood over a little bit more and tuck my ears under my hood.
Kind
To
of
be
taboo.
fair, it is winter and coming, or it's nearly there. So maybe it is snow or hail. Ooh, hail is worse. Hopefully it is snow.
Hey, do you want my sleeve that I ripped off? I ripped my
No.
sleeves off. Do you want them, Ecclesias?
Do you want my sleeve?
No, if you look at my body, if you look at me in front of you, you see that I do have a long jacket. But I do appreciate you offering me bits of your garments.
I really hope
Well,
that's
I
what
was
you
just
said.
saying, so your sleeves, so don't. Okay, they stay dry.
I'm just gonna
I
make
really
a
hope
point
that's
that
what
if
you said.
guys,
If you look at me in front of you, I don't need what you have.
I do, but if you see me, I am clothed.
my
I
whole
can't see
point
you.
is that if any of you guys are afraid of a little water, then you should probably get over it because we have bigger things to
Gonna
face.
have fun in Uthron.
I do not.
Afraid to
Reindeer.
get wet.
That's basically how June feels right now.
I did not say I'm
bunch of-
afraid of water. I have to drink it. I order it at bars. I just don't like my fur. It gets mad and then I start to smell.
Good thing you've got a nice
Oh,
big
you
coat
got
then.
wet cat smell.
Well, I feel like that is offensive
I'm
as hell.
ashamed of who I am.
God damn it, Cthulhu.
What?
Yes, I do.
Sorry, was that bad?
Drew.
I don't think it is. Ayla, does Ayla smell? I don't know.
How do I clean your mouth? I cast prestidigitation in his mouth.
It's foam.
There's a
Gosh,
there's
golly
a
gee,
glint
fudge me.
with the no light that's coming over. This glint.
Ding.
Alar is laughing at Cthulhu's comment, and then I am laughing at not the Alar can Alar smell, but the cat one, and then I'm laughing even more at Uridan cleaning out his mouth. That's fucking hilarious.
Golly gee.
But I do want to bring attention to all of you
That's
that
freaking ridiculous. Whoa.
I would like to find a pocket fairy.
A pocket fairy?
Pocket fairy?
A pocket fairy.
Oh, okay.
we go
but
look
me-
for the
me
pocket
calling-
fairy.
Tip of the
Yeah.
tongue.
Okay,
kiss the
June,
lips.
so I can't make fun of his smelling cat, but you can make fun of his lisp. Yep, that makes sense.
A pocket fairy. I need a pocket fairy.
Why can't I say this word in
A
this
pocket
accent?
fairy.
Apothecary.
Do you
I
need to
rolled,
write it
I rolled
down?
H's
You
now.
got it!
I mean,
Alright,
I've got
alright.
duo, but a pocket fairy sounds kind of nice too.
All right.
Pocket fairy.
So-
We're looking for an apothecary.
Everybody
I
make
grab
a
my
perception
own.
check.
I grab my own
No,
face.
you guys look
Pocket
around for a
fairy.
little while, and then you eventually get directed into the less affluent area of the town over the bridge. But you eventually do find an apothecary.
Is it raining pretty hard at this point, or is it just like kind of teasing a storm?
It's teasing. Oh, it's a smug storm.
You're too
They
happy
say
about
they
that.
can control the weather. Like, what the fuck?
I
yeah, I'm
walk into
remembering
the
this now.
apothecary.
If you want to control the weathers of the world, seek out a wizard. Different wizard. No.
Wait,
I followed
they
June.
can control the weather.
I can I see if this weather is just over the city, as if they're creating this weather, or
Ooh, good idea.
As you look, you do notice that the storm seems to be around some sort of bubble.
okay?
Some
So it's like
invisible bubble. You visibly
So it's avoiding
can
the
see the
city.
shapes. It's encompassed inside the bubble.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
the whole city is encompassed in like a weather bubble.
So it's a circle.
making
The
it
storm
rain,
is a
I think.
circle, and the circle is inside of the city.
Do you mention that to everybody?
I think we talked. Yeah, we. Oh,
Yes, I mention it to everybody.
I
mention Word it to for word.
everyone.
This is
I can smell really far.
as I'm
that
walking,
is- that is not a storm cloud that I recognize.
as I'm walking into the apothecary, I turn back and I'm like, I know, Alar. I mentioned that it's an ancient magic that's affecting
Ayla.
the weather on this town, and then I
Hello.
go in.
Yes, but why would you make a thunderstorm?
All
'Cause-
weather is good weather.
I'm holding the
That's
door
a
open.
lie.
I go in after June and I say, "Oh man, that means that I don't think the stormletter's here. Can't do that."
Still holding the door.
Are you?
I'm walking in.
I will. Yep.
Can I fit?
Follow.
All right.
Just walk.
Fit.
Roll for fit.
Who-
That's what I rolled with that fur.
Oh, shut up.
So-
You rolled that, buddy. You rolled that.
Wait, so that means that if you rolled a nat 1 in that, that'd be good? 'Cause you-
I failed to
Okay.
fit.
So
DM, who do I see at the
Sorry,
front
Fern.
desk?
I'm getting there. So,
Okay.
as you all walk
We all
in,
die.
you see a humanoid figure in a long black coat, black gloves, a triangle-shaped hat, and a very large mask with a beak on it. As you walk in, you hear,
Hello. How can
I whisper into
help you
June's ear.
today?
Sorry.
I have it back.
As I kind of like stand really close behind her.
as you walk in, you get a very thick sense of multiple different types of spices that do not meld well together. Almost kind of burning your nose a little bit, and water comes to your eyes.
Is it cumin?
You
Would
see
I-
that in the corner
Cat's
there
name.
is a large cauldron that has steam rising out of it with a very small flame underneath it.
Would I recognize? Oh my god. Would I
That sewer
recognize?
stink.
Honestly, we're all on a whole nother level. Would I recognize any of the scents and know what he's mixing to make it smell so
Make
wrong?
a medicine check, because it smells like they're all coming from different things.
While you're kind of smelling and getting a lay of the area,
Hello, Sir Orbam. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Ecclesios.
Nice to meet you. What brings you here today?
And what was your roll, June?
19.
19.
nice.
You have some pretty pungent smells that you pick out that kind of ping your memory to like a swamp. Since you're not trained in apothecary or in I want to say apocalypse, in alchemy, it is not pinging to mind exactly what it's coming from, but you do get also a very subtle, because it's being beaten out by all the other scents, a very subtle sweet smell that reminds you of healing potions you've bought in before.
Um,
And then some
As-
curry. He was hungry.
as I smell like
Adobo.
the smell that reminds me of like healing, I will immediately like turn to him and say, "Do you have any healing potions?" Ready.
I do have healing tonics.
How many and how much?
How potent would you wish they be?
Keep in mind what we can afford.
Yeah, that's why I want to know what your options are.
Well, at the bottom end, I have bottles that go for 50 gold pieces.
The
I'm
bottom
out.
end.
Yes.
I'll be outside. I'll see you guys outdoors.
I'm
I'll
broke as
keep you
shit.
company.
All right, so Zio and Uridin leave.
I hope I do not offend, as I know that you need money to survive. But is there a way that we can do a barter?
And I will pull out one of the Hydra teeth.
I have a few more of these. Would this be useful for any of your tonics?
Clever. Roll a persuasion roll with a advantage.
Yeah.
Come on, Bard.
Oh yeah.
Inspire yourself.
With advantage minus 12.
Fuck.
Still 30?
92.
24.
24. He
Nice.
goes,
Yes, those could be very useful.
I have 27 of them.
27. I'd say that those are probably worth about 10 gold pieces a piece.
Could we potentially get 4 of your lore and healing potions? And with the remaining 70 gold, is there...
And I'll look towards, now realizing half the party left. Oh,
why whenever healing is involved with people leave? June,
who else is here? Who else is actually here?
Cthulhu, June, and Alar.
Alar is also, he's reading his book, I see. Cthulhu or June, do you have any what's the word I'm looking for? Do you care if I attempt to purchase a sort of poison liqueur, or I want to see if I can coat this boomerang with a rope. I suppose I should keep my ideas. Do you have any sorts of... I'll turn back to the beach fella.
I heard everything you said. Are you looking
Yes.
for a poison?
Yes, but not one that will kill. One that can immobilize.
I don't know.
I imagine you have a lot of things here, and I'll be impressed if you can remember it all.
The only thing that I have that could help you would be a poison that would be designed to kill.
Well, if it's all the same, we will take those 4 of the lower levels of the healing tonics, and if you would like to purchase the remaining 7 for the 70 gold, would you consider that fair?
And I'll hold out my paw hand.
Paw hand.
Or we could exchange for them. I do not want to purchase outright, but I could provide you with another potion at a discount if you
What?
bestow me the 7 extra.
I think that is more than fair.
Very well.
Cthulhu, did you have... Cthulhu, did you have any need for something else?
Do you have any silver powder by chance?
Let me look.
So what game-breaking thing is he trying to do?
And God, nothing's game breaking.
Or
Also, oh, sorry, Cthulhu, go ahead.
Can that be on a T-shirt? I've got
Also,
nothing's
and,
game breaking.
some kind of fur or feather from a beast, preferably a scary one.
That is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, that's true. Frogs are kind of weird.
I myself do not like pigeons.
Right?
I do not have
Kinda
any
like-
silver powder.
Right?
That would be expensive.
That's fair.
But
This
I do
NPC
have
is
some
rad.
beast hair
I know.
that you could buy, yes. What kind of beast? The more dangerous, the more expensive.
Do you have some kind of like bull hide?
The bull, I may. Let me go check.
And he walks through some door beads, pushes them aside.
DM, can I
Mhm.
also just quickly look around to see if there are any glowing sticks of incense?
Sure.
As June's looking around, I'm gonna lay out like very systematically all the hydratate for him so you can count them easy.
Hey, by the way,
Okay,
Zio might be a place to get the things that you keep saying you can never find. Just saying.
What is it
I
say?
did want to have a slight conversation with Erden on the outside, if
Well, yeah, I was about to.
whenever that's acceptable.
Before your epiphany
June, make
hits up.
make a perception check.
Alar is kind of like, after what Cthulhu said, Alar's kind of just like looking at his semi-fur skin and then back at Cthulhu, and then it's like,
Ecclesias. We're selling 20 teeth for 4 potions, and then we have 70 gold worth.
I believe what this person said is that they will give us 5, with the 5th one being at a discount.
The
but
5th one's a different potion, not a healing potion.
we will be getting 4 with heals, and the 5th one will be a discounted potion.
What?
June, what was your roll?
12.
12. Looking around, you actually do notice one that's behind the counter that's lit in an incense holder. You get no scent from it because everything else in here is just overbearing.
Yield COVID.
Continue your conversation if you want.
But Cthulhu, is there something that you else would need? He wasn't planning on, or they weren't planning on purchasing them outright.
Oh yes.
It would be in exchange.
I agree. I'm working on a new ability. I've kind of seen you do it, and I kind of want.
My eyes widen.
I kind of want to copy it a little bit. So I take.
Ooh, which one?
So I take I've seen my master do it a few times. Not my master, my high priest do it a few times. Where he takes this bear hide, a bull's hide, and he rips it or tears it just a little bit, and he gains either strength. He's more hardy, and he's harder to hit.
Oh, I will gladly help you purchase this if it is within what I have in my pocket.
So I guess I'm a little bit confused. Do you have the gentleman behind the counter looking for a potion or material for you?
I just need some I need some fur or some kind of feather, preferably a bull's hide, because I feel like that's what I could remember he was using, and also I'm more familiar with bulls because they're kind of in the southern region where I'm from.
You know, we could probably just find a place that sells beef and ask them for a bit of leather.
He walks
Well,
out.
not leather, but
But I
you know.
don't.
And he has a hearty roll, and he says, I can part with a portion of it. I can tear you off some. We'll call it about 3 silver.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Thank you.
And he doesn't neatly cut it and sets it on the table.
I said a tear noise.
And
Okay.
I give him the 3 silver.
He just tore cowhide.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
he's
fairly
tough.
certain that's very
Motherfucking
difficult.
Don't
Yeah, that's
fuck
re-
with this guy.
Yeah.
Um,
No, Cthulhu's like, yep, respect.
And
Ty."
the whole time he's looking at you, the light
blank
hits the
face.
light hits his eye hole just perfect. You see it's just like a serpent.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, is it Carrie Trues?
his characters. Okay.
No, it's Carrie True's dad.
Terry
The
Crews.
original. Okay. So Cthulhu, you've got your hide. The deal
Indeed.
at the moment stands that we're gonna get 4 healing potions, and you said that for the remainder of the Hydra Teeth, you could potentially give us one more potion at a discounted price. What would be some of the options for that discounted potion?
Well, I had one because those teeth are used to make it, is why it is a good trade.
And he sets it down. And it looks like it is a
Pepsi Blue, Pepsi
transparent
Blue, Pepsi
liquid,
Blue.
and floating it is a sliver of a bone, actually.
Ooh.
What does this do?
It will bestow you with great strength.
Oh, hey, Cthulhu.
I'll
For an
look
hour.
at Ecclesias, Cthulhu, and Aylar. Does this sound like a good trade for you guys?
I mean, are we talking
Alright,
like the
really,
strength of an animal?
really, we can all drink this, right? I
Of a
mean,
beast.
Well,
Beast.
Because
typically,
that they are not common around here, normally I would use portions of a giant. But Hydra's a little more common.
Once again, Alar nervously looks at himself.
Can we sell him?
I will turn back to the gentleman and I'd say, as long as it's okay with my friend here who is, holding the teeth up for trade, I think we have a deal, but I would like to potentially ask you if I could have perhaps a handful of your glowing incense I see back there, and I'll kind of point to the one. I'm
Well,
a
I
big
have more.
fan.
That one is for me. But I keep the
you
stronger
have-
ones in here. Sure. One moment.
And he goes back. And then you hear
Oh.
from the back. How many would you like?
10 gold.
I guess DM real quick for a spell component. Like, do I don't know. Are these? How many does he have?
Well, for spell components, it doesn't consume it unless it says it does.
Then- Yeah, it doesn't.
How about 3? I'll give them to you for free.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, I'm in a different room.
Perfect.
He pokes his head up. Was that the cat? Joe?
Perfect.
Was that the cat?
Perfect.
Was that the cat? All right. Well, the joke is gone.
was that a cat joke?
Thank you.
You're not.
He
a
comes
cat, you're a
back and he
tabaxi.
sets the incense on top of the bull hide. Is there anything else I can do for all of you?
Yes, this will be the last for me, and I hate to make you walk back, but do you have a little itty bitty bound, like a brick of clay? Or small, well, this big, or
He,
so.
Oh.
he walks backwards, stops, turns, and then walks through the beads again. Whoosh.
Oh, we gotta.
And I'll yell in there. And if you have any sporks,
Do you have any sports back there?
Forks.
Football, basketball.
I
What
prefer
happened?
spoons.
I won't tell him
Oh,
you said that.
denied. Somehow
I won't
Irvin
tell him
feels
you
it.
said that.
It's like when a Jedi dies and everybody else in the universe is like,
Oh,
You
He
just
comes
hear
back-
the door kick open.
He comes back and it's actually wrapped up in a bit of burlap and tied. The clay is almost kind of seeping out of it. He's like, "This is what I have left. It would be 2 gold pieces."
This is more
not
than
too
fair.
common. Very well.
and I'll put the 2 gold down and
Thank you for everything that you have helped us a great deal.
You're welcome.
And as
Wow.
go ahead,
What was your name?
You can just call me the town's medicine man.
The town's medicine man.
as you see a
Wow.
little bit of smoke kind of burl out from under the mask and go up. As you are all here, having this dealing, Erden and Zio.
I will, stepping outside, following Erden. After sitting there for a minute or so, I'm gonna lean over and be like, "Wait, Erden, do you think that you could get some poisons here that might help us in the very near future?"
Oh my god.
With my
that was the
dealing,
conversation.
I don't know. I've never had to go to a Pachikari. I don't even know how to pronounce that word.
A bucket berry.
So I don't know. Maybe go
A patch of Harry.
go ask in there. It won't hurt.
Well, this is more of me asking your skill set. Do you think you would be able to do some sneaky stuff to get certain other stuff in a certain person's certain foods or drinks?
If you are trying to get me to prank someone, yes. But if I can have to kill someone, that is hard at dinner tonight. If that's what you're getting at, because it's a very wide open space. Don't think there will be much moving around.
Okay, fair enough. Wait, I bet you I can get one of those component pouch things that June was telling me about, and I'm gonna poke my head in. Hey June, can I get a? Yeah,
As he walks in,
We have
in.
to
I'm
back
gonna,
on that conversation to be like, have Zio interject.
This could be like me poke my head in after you guys are done.
It's like, oh, excuse us, we're just finishing up a really long transaction.
Hey, I want something.
No.
Can
Fries.
you guys, June? Can I get a component pouch thing?
Well, you can come in and ask the man.
Do we
Okay,
do we
hi.
even have the gold for it?
Hello, my name is Zio.
Hello. What do you need?
I need a component pouch.
And what components do you need?
I just look at June.
I've never shopped before.
What spells can you do? It's not like I have generic component pouch through A through Z. You make the component pouch.
Oh, that's how this works.
You find what you need, and then you make your pouch full of your components.
That makes a lot of sense. June, why didn't you tell me this?
I'm pretty sure that my god explained that to you months ago.
Dude, this dude just fourth wall broke it.
I was about
It's
to
like-
say, I know that Zio doesn't.
Oh,
know that.
I could. Oh, okay. I was.
Yeah.
Alright. I was like, Jay. I'm pretty sure I've told you this like 6 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
that was just some
I
good
knew.
RPing.
A good
Yeah.
RP playing character.
You just like juked the DM out of his shoes.
Zio
Well-
literally walked in and was like, "Do you guys got blinker fluid?"
Right.
So, again, what
well-
components do you need?
The only things that I've used before is some like charcoal and incense and herbs and
Spices?
And everything.
actually
11
not,
of them,
not spices,
actually.
but so yeah, I can I have June? Do you have some money that you can spare me?
Sure.
Thank you.
And in
Again,
his
um,
mind, I go, I thought that you were the rich one.
right.
I keep dropping my money.
You don't hear that, Captain.
Cute.
That's true. You have dropped a total of 20 gold so far.
Uh-huh. Fair enough.
I keep dropping it in really thick mud.
Also,
Never
do
told
you
responsibility.
have a little bell that I can buy here?
Maybe seek out a general store for that.
Okay.
But what components do you need?
Oh,
Just meta. I need 10 GP worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs. If June can provide.
Yes.
He provides
Thank
enough
you,
for
sir.
one cast, if that's all you need.
Yeah.
So 10 gold.
He gives you 11
Yeah.
herbs and spices. Is there anything else for the group?
I'm gonna look around. I don't think so, and I'm gonna hand him the 10 gold for the component pouch.
Zio, why do you need a bell?
Good luck and try to stay dry. As you all leave and as you open the door, Zio, you notice it hit a small bell, and you take note of that, and then as you all leave.
How tall was that guy? Sorry.
Probably about 6'7".
That's not
No, it's not.
casually
Okay,
just
never mind.
6'7", motherfucker.
No. But he was wearing a mask, right? You had described that. So in my head,
He
I
was
was
wearing a plague doctor's outfit.
Okay. Oh, didn't pick up on that. Gotcha.
Zio,
The
why
large
do you
bird
need
mask
a
gonna
bell?
give it away.
Why do I need a bell?
Yes.
I feel like I might be able to do some magical stuff with it.
I thought you were going to make a colorful duo.
Oh no, I
Really
don't want him to
annoying really
ring.
quickly.
Yeah, no, not.
We should divide up these health potions.
You guys got health potions?
Oh,
Four
yeah.
of them.
We got
Oh,
4 of them.
and you also got a potion of hill giant strength.
Potion of hill giant strength. And I'll
And,
kind of like hold that one up with like the bonnet and this one.
I
It's
like
supposed to
trying
be-
out random potions.
Yeah, I
No,
just
no,
reached
you do
my
not
hand.
get to grab it. No,
Not
you
yet.
do not get. I have never gotten a fucking thing.
Did you give it to me? I didn't hear you. Jim.
No, I said not yet.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Who
What
do
does
we
it
feel
do?
like-
From what the town's medicine man told me, is that it will increase someone's strength and make them very strong for about an hour.
I clearly
And-
wasn't listening when he said that.
And no, you were not. And meta,
You
it'll
were
give you
reading your
21
book.
strength for an hour.
Yeah.
I feel like you would go, or that potion would go best with, like how he described it, go best with either me, Ayla, or Zio, just because we are up in the front in swinging our swords. But
We'll
I
see how it.
will
You try to
hand.
pull my
I'm gonna
bowstring
hand
back.
it to Alar, because, yeah, because you asked for it first, and I'll say, but I would save it for when
It's
you
okay.
need it.
it's okay.
I
everybody
will.
gets magical items.
Cthulhu, you have a shield and full armor.
Okay. And I walk away.
I think June, probably Zio and Ecclesias at least should hold health potions. Or yeah.
I know that I can get to you fast if we are separated, so I will take at least one. But remember that these pows can do some healing too.
For yourself.
Well, it depends on who I am touching.
I will take one of the
I'll
health
take that
potions
one.
for myself.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Every freaking time I try to heal, someone runs away. So
Anthony,
nobody
are they
has felt
minor?
my healing
Yep,
powers.
they're minor healing potions. Also, don't you guys still have the 2 from before the Lost
Yeah.
City? Or did you use those on Dead Sven?
We might have used one.
I think
I
you
think
used
we
one
used
at
the
least.
One.
So you still have one. So everyone but one of you can have a potion of them.
I'm good not to have one.
I will take one.
I would
You
like
guys.
one, because I'm typically far away from everybody.
I can heal myself quite a lot.
Okay, so
if-
everybody but
Cathay.
Cthulhu will have one.
Neat.
Do
Well,
you... Sorry, go ahead.
Let's say there's 4 healing potions and there's only 6 of us.
Yeah, but you have one left
We
over
have
from
one left
before
over.
you guys went to the
Oh,
Lost
right.
City.
Sorry.
Do you all wish to go to this meeting?
Yeah.
Jump cut.
Why is mine like real quick, just in D&D Beyond? Why is like potion of minor healing like not
I don't
It's
know.
just
it's
potion
not
of
in there.
healing.
Sorry, I'm trying to actually add it to. I have greater, superior, and supreme showing up. Okay.
There, it's just potion of healing, just the normal one.
Yeah, that's not an option for me.
Really?
Just put
Yeah.
greater in there and remember it's not a greater.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
as the day progresses, the rainfall starts to downpour within the city. Vendors that are around take in their shops. The boats stop being loaded and unloaded, and the town kind of goes quiet. As you're walking through the city, other than the rain hitting the rooftops, you also hear the pitter-patter of the rain hitting the guards' armor that are still standing post throughout the city. As you head up to the town hall, as you head in the front door, you see Charlie standing at the bottom of the staircases, waiting to greet all of you. As you walk in, hello. Welcome back.
Good evening, Charlie. Sorry that you're standing out in the rain waiting for us.
We are
Let's go
inside.
inside.
What? Oh, are we? Oh, sorry.
We are
Anyway, I was
inside.
imagining
We
were
are
at the base of the
inside.
stairs. Wow.
We are inside. I'm sorry that you have a metaphorical cloud above you.
He's
All the
drunk.
time. It's because I'm so tall. It's just there, you know.
Right. Wipe your feet. And he
I like my feet.
I wet my feet as well.
up the stairs.
I want to keep my eyes peeled and see how different it looks from when we were here last.
Okay. As you head in, Cornelio sitting at the same place. Or actually, he would be up at his desk, and he makes his way down to the same area that you were all sitting before. And welcome everybody to my humble abode again. How can I make your accommodations tonight? Is there anything you request? Any food, drink? He looks at Ecclesius. Sugar water, I know. But anything else?
Thank you.
Just order.
Food sounds good.
Very well. Let
Food,
us.
preferably something salty, if you don't mind.
I assume that most of them are salted meats,
Perfect.
or at least a little salty. I can't speak to how much salt. That is a weird request.
I'm sorry. I
Can I
have
have-
a certain taste that I'm trying to.
We like
Can I get
MSG.
something salty?
Very well. But please, everybody have a seat. And he looks over at you, June, and welcome back, my lady.
Thank you.
The way you said that, I just pictured a curtsy. Thank you.
Do we have like the same seating arrangement?
If you choose.
Yep.
I just want to know who I'm sitting next to.
Well, you can choose on roll 20.
I can't control my character.
MSG
Oh,
in real
I
life
forget.
magic powder.
Sorry, how it was before, just so you all know, was like this. If you wanted to keep it that way again.
Sure.
And
That'll work.
is he still sitting with us, or did he walk off to kind of go command his peasants?
No, he just yells, "Do your job."
Okay. I'm gonna.
You know where it is.
I'm gonna attempt to whisper to Zio. Do we want to kind of go back and ask if we have the Goliath present?
I will nod. Like slowly. Like, yeah.
So I'll just kind of look around at the group, and then I'll just chime in, and I'll be like, I know earlier we did mention that we did not want your advisor informant here, but we had a change of heart. We would like to meet him.
Are you sure of this?
Yes. And I kind of
Then
look out for the rest of the group.
He looks at all of you, and you will not attack this gentleman as when he enters.
No.
We had a conversation and thought that it might be best if we hear what he has to say.
Very well. He motions Charlie to come over as Charlie comes up to Bryce as he's sitting there, and he whispers something in his ear. He's like, okay. And he goes into the door behind Cornelia. And he's like, well, how was your stay so far? I'm sorry that it is raining during your visit.
Well, can't you just make it not rain?
So as I say, can't you control the weather almost?
Unfortunately not. Why do you think I could control the weather? That is... I'm not
said it was-
no god.
Well, you said it's kind of powerful and you got to use magic and stuff to make it nice and hot here during the wintertime.
When did I say that?
When we first met.
I said
So you
that
asked
it is
about the weather.
perpetually warm here, but I did not say I control it.
Alrighty.
I apologize. But
So-
rain is good. It keeps the crops growing.
That is natural thunder, then.
To my understanding, I guess it would be magical on some regard. I am not sure. I was not the one that put the spell on centuries ago.
I see.
I personally love the rain.
Yes, I do too. The smell of it makes me feel
Oh, it's
alive.
beautiful.
But what have you done? Exploring the city. I see that your friend is not here. Should I presume he went to the college?
Yes,
Yeah.
we dropped him off.
Deception check. From you and Cthulhu.
Oh, I'm good on these. Somehow. Oh, okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, I have a lead. Okay. Ho-ho. 21.
Nice.
Natural
He's all-
20.
Nice.
Nice.
He's all packed up in his little room.
Suddenly he's just like,
I don't believe you.
Get him out of the way, guys. Get him out of the way. Get all the natural 20s out of the way.
No, I
and
wanna
Urgent
save him.
cried.
All night.
Well, I hope that he
Said goodbye
enjoys
to her
his
little
time.
boy.
But, I will not be lying. I would be lying if I said that I was not nervous on how this meeting is going to go now.
I think we. I mean,
I'm going to be honest, I am nervous too, but you have my word, I will not drop my weapon.
Have you talked to him since we last spoke?
I have. He is staying in my home.
I see, but, what did he say? Did he say anything that made you nervous?
No.
Did
Well,
he admit to
you
what
know
he
him better
did?
than I.
can I insight on that? Is
Sure.
that?
I mean, you know him better than I do, my lord, but when we met him last, he has a short fuse.
I actually said insight this time. I didn't say easy telling. 11.
11? Hard to tell. He doesn't, avert his gaze or anything when he speaks with you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Did he admit to what he did?
I did not press him on the issue.
So therefore you weren't actually curious to see if he'd been deceitful towards you.
I figured that would all be hashed out tonight.
I don't know how much I want to talk about that, but if it comes up, it comes up.
I guess we will have to
Are
see.
you going to... Oh, my pardons.
You are pardoned, but go ahead, speak.
My pardons.
I don't know what to say.
Instead of my apologies, my pardons, my pardons.
pardons. My pardons.
Mi scusi.
Yeah.
For the
Were you going to have us meet him this whole time?
I was unsure. I thought of it. But, as he is a guest, I do not control his actions. Nor, as I'm sure you've seen, I would not want to.
Exactly. You try to tell him what to do.
No, you tried to tell him what to do.
No, I asked you first.
I asked you second. And as you're having this conversation...
Would his friend be joining him?
As you
joining us?
ask that and they're having this weird conversation, the door opens behind and Charlie steps out first. And you see a similarly leather adorned with a cloak and hood up figure walk in, and he walks to the left of Cornelio and around to the other head of the table. as well as you see a very large hand kind of grip the top of the doorway as he peeks his head under, and you see the 9-foot-tall Goliath with the scar on his face that kind of pulls his skin up over it, and the similar tattoo brandish on the side. No glaive in hand as he walks into the room. Hello.
Good evening.
As he walks to the right of Cornelio, he puts his hand on Cthulhu's head, and he looks at all of you as he kind of does the thing to your head. I hope you've all been well. As he continues walking.
You can like see this like pulsating red coming from the inside of my arm.
As he sits down at the other side of the table. As
We've been well.
As
How
some
have you been?
servants go and bring food in. As they set it down, he just immediately grabs a leg off of the turkey and begins to eat it.
Especially when he walks past and he puts his hand on Cthulhu, I take like kind of like a deep breath in, and you almost kind of see like, you know, on like a hot day, like that heat wave coming off the asphalt, and that kind of just like surrounds me for a second, and then I exhale.
How have you been? We have been well.
He looks over at the gentleman with the hood, and the gentleman with the hood kind of grabs a little bit of food. Still can't see his face as it's shrouded. And he looks back at all of you. Busy. She takes another bite. As Cornelio speaks, the food is here. We should all eat. We should probably all eat. And he goes, wine, please. Do your job.
I'm gonna lean forward to the carriage driver, I'm assuming. And
I can actually show you guys a roll 20.
Yeah, I was
So you
gonna.
know what I'm saying.
Hey.
Change my layer.
I'm just gonna lean into him and be like, come on, you show us. We're all here. We're all cordial. Why don't you take down your hood?
He doesn't even as his head is kind of like aimed down, doesn't even peek up as he just continues eating.
Does
He
he?
he has no face.
Does he seem to be about the same height as
He looks the exact
our
same.
friend? Sorry.
As the
No. As
Goliath.
Cinder.
Oh,
Cinder?
Yeah. Does Cinder and
medium
this mask
humanoid
guy?
build.
The twist of all
both
twists.
seem
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
that would be a
Um,
pretzel.
As you are speaking
A real
to,
salty pretzel.
just for simplification, as you're speaking to the jockey, as the Goliath takes another huge bite, he looks at all of you. Where have you all been? I've heard you went east.
Yeah, no, we have actually.
It's nice out there. A lot of great smiths out there.
Quite skilled.
So I heard.
What did you hear about smiths?
As he takes literally the entire fucking turkey like that he has left, like a popsicle, just and sucks the rest of the meat off of it.
Patrick.
That's how it pops
I
out of his
throw
mouth.
up.
If he didn't murder our friend, I would love this guy.
I whisper into Ecclesias's ear. Tell June to do her little message thing into my head so I can talk to her.
I cast
Doing it
message on
quietly.
Cthulhu and I'll say, all right, I'll do that. And then I'll cast message on June. June, Cthulhu wants you to talk into her, I said. But when I do that, I just I take like a raspberry, or I take like a small piece of fruit and just obscure my mouth as I'm,
Okay.
you know, just
As your water gets set in front of you.
Is there a second
Thank you.
turkey? Or
There's
is there-
one in the center of the table. And as he
Oh, as long as
finishes
you guys are
that one,
both go for it.
he goes to reach for the other leg.
Yeah, no, I'm reaching,
So, go ahead.
and then I'll look for
I was
any other meat.
planning on it. Rips it off.
That's how we start the fight. Roll initiative, baby.
My
Go for
turkey!
turkey.
No, I was
My
gonna fight.
turkey.
I wanted to fight for the wishbone.
That's the battle.
That's a real prize.
No
isn't it?
bloodshed.
I love the
Whoever
wishbone.
gets this wins. Just biceps bulging. Anyway,
Here's
Alright,
the
can you
potion,
some fan
Alar.
art, please.
June.
Can you have some fan art.
do you speak to Cthulhu?
Yeah, I will telepathically and give him the ability to respond. Say, what is it?
Can I start taunting him in a weird way?
Be
Make him
close
a
to your
little
mic,
more
okay?
Oops, sorry.
I'm like nervously looking back and forth because I'm all of a sudden not a part of the conversation.
Yes.
That's going on.
Can I start taunting him and make him a little more pissed off if we learn a little bit more? Make him more aggressive, make him seem like the aggressor, because I feel like me and him have a little bit of history.
I will do the same thing again and allow Cthulhu a response. I think we should sit tight and see where this goes right now. I think it's still early.
The second you let, and then I'll respond back if she lets me. Is this the second that you think I can? Just let me know.
As you're having this conversation, as he takes another bite, he goes, "So, did your friend make it?"
In
That
a
like
way.
same like heat wave like starts like building up around June again.
Oh, you're
I
speaking-
interrupt everybody, and I lean forward.
I have to pee! Sorry,
Hold on,
Erden.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Cornelio just being like, speaking of Zen.
And I,
Yeah.
I have, my
Oh God!
drink in my hand,
Ayla.
and I look down at him and I say, you roughed him up pretty good, but he took retirement from adventuring.
Only reply was a giggle.
I'd actually.
What about you? What are you doing
They do
here?
that all the time. They talk at the same time as we're walking down the street.
He takes a bite and he looks at you. I know.
No, you
Takes another
don't.
How long have you been spying on us?
bite. Long enough.
So it's almost like he likes me or something.
Cornelio kind of looks at all of you.
I stand up real quick.
Sorry, Brios.
I'll address the Goliath and the hooded figure.
I do not believe we have met. I'm Ecclesius, Zionomerius.
And I'll bow.
He stands up with the turkey leg in his hand. Are you his replacement then?
A replacement? No.
He sits back down, gives you a little nod.
You said he did not have his glaive, right?
Nope.
Does he, as I stand up to get like a better look at him, having seen him for the first time now, I want to do a quick glance around to see if he has any visible artifacts that seem that would catch my eye with my experience within the esoteric assembly.
Sure, make a perception check.
As,
Roll with advantage because what you're looking for is pretty specific.
And assuming
Disadvantage,
sorry,
you said?
No, advantage because you know what
um,
you're looking for specifically.
I'm looking for symbols of the Raven Queen as well, just on his person. And I'm assuming, I don't know if on the book or something, I'm assuming like one of the first pages is the symbol, a symbol if
Yeah,
there is one.
make a perception check. Hold on,
as-
hold on one second, June. Go ahead, Jimmy.
16.
16. What you notice the most is a leather bracelet that wraps a few times around and has off the side of it dangling a raven's head.
I think this is the first time I've ever rolled a natural 20 with that die.
Nice.
And a tumbler.
You notice
With a tumbler.
you notice on the left side of his neck, tattooed over other tattoos, not the bureau one, but the other side, you see a large raven, and you also take note of the not the item, but you notice the Raven Queen pendant that is hanging off the bracelet.
Okay.
I cast message on Alar as I sit back down.
Of course you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, why did I say yeah? Fuck.
I'll allow it.
Yes, you may.
Erar, take note of his bracelet and what dangles from the cord.
I have heard that you have
You're
been
talking to me.
studying a religion.
You're talking to me. You were talking to me.
No, I'm talking to.
No, the first thing you say replies to Ecclesius. So
Oh,
Well, then I
sorry.
repeat that out loud.
before the
to Goliath.
conversation, June.
Yeah, sorry, real quick.
Oh,
As like when the kind of as all that was happening, as the Goliath asked Ecclesius if he was Sven's replacement, June just like kind of puts her hands underneath the table, grabs like the edge of like the bench that she's sitting on,
Okay.
and just like slow, like it's like
Lights on fire.
hot fingers. Yeah,
Okay.
Do I see
Kinda
that
like
at all? Like,
burning-
since Ecclesius-
It's
burning
under.
some,
It's
some
under.
fingertips.
Okay, I
Like,
was
her
gonna
fingertips
say.
are on. No one sees it. She can't even see it. You know.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Alar. And by the way, all of you notice that Cornelio is very uncomfortable.
Is he like nervous drinking and just like throwing grapes in his mouth?
He's just like.
He's doing that TikTok trend right now.
So, Mr. What should I call you if we're having a conversation? I'd like to call you by what you prefer.
Watch out, you might get mad.
I've never been called Mister. You can go with that.
All right, Mister. I've heard that you've been studying a religion. Well, I haven't necessarily heard it, but it's something I've noticed. You don't seem to be carrying the gift around, though.
I just want to watch now.
Because I'll start to smell bonfire.
Where's your sword?
Would I be able to sit down with it? That'd be so weird.
Is it on your side or on your back?
It'd be on my side, but I don't know if I have never carried a sword in my life. I don't know if you can sit down.
You
while-
can adjust him and
Walk
like
around.
he doesn't know how to. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, so it would be on my belt naturally, but
You would
if
put it
I would
like-
have been smart, I would have set it on the table, but I didn't do that.
So it's on your back? I'm sorry.
No, it's on my, because I assumed a great sword I would have put on my back, but I would have assumed that this would is a long sword. I would have had it on my side.
This is great.
He eyes you up and down, and he speaks back.
My faith is always with me.
And for the first time, where he's been very dismissive of everything you guys say, and says, not even looking at you, just is maintaining eye contact with you, Alar.
I kind of just to set my hand on my side, I pat my side and the side with the sword.
And I say, it is also with me. I've been trying to read, but it's quite difficult to read on it. Not many people talk about it.
It's hard.
I do not need to read to believe my faith.
Not to believe, just I like to understand things more, I suppose. Yes. What's I don't know if it's how to ask this, but I suppose what is your hope for the future with your faith? I have a lot to learn.
To carry out whatever my deity needs.
What does she need?
And at that point, he
And I
breaks
split
his
with the sheet there, but
he breaks his glance with kind of a smirk. Takes a bite. As Cornelio looks around. So, how is the food?
Do you have tobacco here by chance?
I'm sure that I could, Charlie.
Thank you.
And Charlie's, and he grabs like a coat and puts it on, and he like leaves the building.
For the first time, I am going to take a bite of food.
Con say no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
I haven't eaten anything.
Yeah, no.
I want to intently just. I want to watch the driver, for the most part. Not like staring at him, but I want licking my lips. But I just want to, I just want to keep an eye on him. Every like reaction or movement that the Goliath does, I want to see if the driver moves at all, or if he's just like some fucking like animated.
It's
like,
almost like he's an apparition, just sitting there, slowly eating. No body, as of so far, no body movements indicating he's, interested or taken note of anything you guys have discussed yet.
I'm trying.
Okay. Has he drinking anything?
No.
Okay.
The Goliath kind of puts again, lollipops the rest of the drumstick, and then he throws it on the table and then swings one leg over the bench and looks at all of you, and then looks at Cthulhu and gives a smirk.
Oh, I'm just looking at my nails. Like, I'm doing exactly what I'm doing in real life, just kind of looking at my nails, picking out.
Would turn to Cornelio.
So, Cornelio,
Oh, thank
what's
God, yes.
your plan for the future? What do you hope for the city of Freyas, and what's you've already expanded this far.
Well, of course, that I would want it to prosper for the Euthronian, kingdom, and to be very profitable and have great imports, exports, and to not, be a prisoner of my own home.
Does Uthron even know you're here?
Of course, Uthron sent me. What kind of question is that?
Oh, so you're sponsored by Uthron.
Of course.
Why would Uthron give you this much land to yourself?
Because I've earned it.
Right.
Did they sponsor you but not give you their flag?
Well, of course not. I needed to, make sure that the land was prosperous before we put their name on it.
Oh. So they kind of don't know you're here still.
No, they of
Does
course
he-
know I'm here.
As I'm sure you know,
Inside check. I want
this
an inside check.
land
Same.
is
Very
very
well.
prosperous this
Are you
time of
still
year.
watching the jockey?
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
you
that's
can do
good.
it. You can do it auditorily, but
I'm looking at it.
I wanted to insight check him.
Yeah, because I'm like
sitting
looking
right
at him.
next to him.
I will back out because
I'm
I
calling
was
this
not
bullshit.
paying too much attention to
okay,
that.
both you can make an insight check.
+2. 13.
Okay.
11 +2.
10.
10. He looks incredibly nervous.
More nervous after stating that comment than he was about the entire conversation? Don't know. Okay.
You would never lie to us, correct?
I'm sure that at some point I would probably lie if it meant I lived.
Can I cast message on Cornelio?
Of course.
I want
Still talking. Yeah,
I
you're
want to block my face or my mouth at least. I want my tail's gonna come up and kind of like wag in front as to Cornelio.
Are you being held hostage? You don't seem to be enjoying what's happening.
He replies, I get a strong feeling of what is going to happen here. Just do not kill me, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Does Uthron? Well, I mean, I would be talking while they're kind of talking. Does Uthron know you run around with this thing in mind? I don't know his name. He's really weird about it.
Mister is what he would like to be called, Cthulhu.
Thank you, Ayla. For those who need names.
Mister,
I don't like that.
or whatever his
Well,
Mister. And does Uthron know you're working with him?
I have my own protection, and who protects me is not on any of their concern.
Interesting. That is quite interesting.
The Goliath speaks up and he looks at you, Cthulhu. He goes,
Cthulhu,
Yes, mister.
would you like to take a ride in my carriage?
Is there candy?
such a weird 21st century reference.
It's got to be candy back then. They had sugar
Yeah.
Perfect.
back then. Like this is some historical period of time.
If you like.
Out of curiosity, why are you trying to steal our friend?
Well, I like to
Chauffeur?
capture the weak.
Oh, then you can't get me. I'm so sorry about that. My pardons.
What makes you think that Cthulhu is weak?
He spins back around, and to answer your question, Ecclesius, he goes,
Because he let his friend die.
as he grabs a large apple.
Oh, you think he died? You're so funny. You thought you were powerful. No,
Takes
listen,
a bite.
You're not.
That
You
apple
might
was
have
supposed to be for a different pie.
You might have your
My
faith
tail
in
says to me.
God. No, let's be real. Memories are weak. Memories are meant to be forgotten. Much like your history here, it's not very permanent. What shall you do against a whole army? A Solarian army, to be exact. Because you are now crossing the line. You're inciting terror. Oh, in fun fact, you're actually helping your old bureau. Surprisingly. Matter of fact, very surprisingly. I know you were you didn't like all the rules. Not many of us do.
You all notice the Goliath looks over at the jockey, and the jockey, without looking up, just goes, grabs a small piece of cheese, eats it.
You have to always have your babysitter with you.
I write it
sp-
in a notebook. It says he can eat dairy.
Not lactose intolerant.
Not lactose. Yeah.
Actually, this brings
Damn.
up a interesting point. The city, I mean, maybe Cornelia can also provide input on this. The city was taken peacefully, from what we understand. Was that by choice? What influenced the... I mean, it was forceful, but they are not cleaning up the streets of blood, as far as I understand.
Did I notice the Goliath laugh when Alar said
Yeah,
that?
all of you did. And he speaks up.
Or maybe they're just very good at cleaning it.
Oh, so our friend has lied to us.
I'll turn to Cornelio.
You have
How
some
much bloodshed?
explaining,
Charlie
Don't
should
lie.
be back at any moment.
buddy. No, hey.
Mister, how happy were you to see this bloodshed?
I think you know the answer to that.
You could actually kill him this time.
Well, I was hoping for a no, but
He looks over at you, Alar.
I like you. The one from the north that needs no name. And it's such a pity that those that get taught a lesson don't heed its warnings. Wouldn't you agree?
Kind of look at Cthulhu when I say this.
especially when they speak advice that they need to listen to for themselves.
And he looks at you, Cthulhu, and he goes, "Ha! Nice friends."
Yeah, indeed.
Friends give difficult truths.
You also
Cthulhu did bring up a valid point. Mister, if you don't mind. How long have you been away from your organization? And what caused you to leave, if you don't mind me asking?
And where did you get that knowledge?
A little birdie.
Oh, we've been keeping tabs on you just like you have us. Obviously, you haven't seen all that we've done.
Clearly. Sometime if you must know.
What caused your departure? Did the idea of inciting war just not excite you as much as I think it would?
Inciting war based on the needs of man is very simple compared to the needs of a god.
I don't know much about many deities, but it does seem that... DM, would I know if there's just like our own actual history, lots of wars that have revolved around deities and religion in the
Probably
past year?
similarly.
Okay.
Not in like not like the Crusades, but yeah, there's probably been, ones like that. Yeah.
I just figure, that's generally something people fight over. So I'll respond to him. From what I've read, it seems to be a pretty easy cause to incite war over a deity.
Yes, I agree.
Where
So
is my tobacco?
So you left your organization to follow your deity.
You can say that.
And the Raven Queen, does she provide you with many gifts?
And he crushes the apple in his hand,
And he goes, all right, this conversation bores me.
Conversation of your beloved deity bores you.
I'll tell you what. I'll make the same deal I did before. You give me him, and you all live.
You're not getting anyone.
You're funny.
Why do you want this, our friend?
You said exactly what I wanted to say, but
Cornelio speaks up. Or how about this? Nobody dies, nobody takes anyone, and we all just peacefully eat our turkey.
In his mind, I go,
Cornelia,
you
you
should
lied."
probably be quiet.
And do you let him reply or no?
No.
Okay. He says out loud.
Fuck you.
He says out loud, but I'm very scared.
I
We should probably just eat our turkey. But I'm very scared. That's what we would hear.
And I was
I
I
just
was-
turn to him and I go, shh.
Very well.
Now,
I reach for some turkey, and then as I do, I like take a bite, and I chew it and look at Zio.
Uridan, Zio, and Ecclesias, make a perception check. The
I
others of
chew
you
my
are too
turkey at
preoccupied
Zio.
with other things.
Mister, you did
Oh,
not
I'm looking
answer
at the
my friend's question.
Goliath.
What do you want Cthulhu for?
sorry, we were talking over each other just then.
Okay. Those who rolled, what'd you roll?
Dirty
14 for Erden.
13, dirty 20, and
I was too preoccupied with the waste of an apple and a sad pie that will have an empty spot.
what do I just picture a pie that has a hole where there's no?
Yeah.
An apple,
We
a
could just
perfectly
spread it out.
apple-sized
Yeah.
hole.
It's a 2.
Zio, you're the only one that notices, and you notice in the rafters above the Goliath, you notice Cinder. And he makes eye contact with you,
I will,
and he goes like this.
As Uridan's chewing at you.
yeah. I'm gonna just kind of, tap on Uridan's leg and slightly shake my head, and then kind of,
Which way?
with in the no fashion, and then with my other hand up on the table holding a I'm presuming that these are not sporks and they are
Fork and knife.
good utensils like a fork.
I leave the group.
I walk home.
I'm out of this
fuck,
campaign.
fuck you guys.
I'll accept Alar fraternizing with the Goliath, but you shall not talk
Right,
shit.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Take a soup, but you dare talk about my sporks that way.
So yeah, the hand holding the fork, I'm like putting my index finger up as I'm like kind of slightly shaking my head.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Sleight of hand.
No.
Sleight of hand.
No. I just want this
What?
Goliath to respond. I want to talk more shit. It's kind of fun.
Or as he does that, you kind of notice. You notice.
Oh,
Cinder
I was going to say, I've rolled this, like, just for shits and giggles to see if I'd comprehend what he was
Did
doing.
You not?
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
You ain't know shit.
So I feel like he's just really trying to disrespect me with a fork. I'm like,
You pull out your spork.
yeah, like my napkins and everything are still rolled up, and I'm just eating with my own spork. I'm like, I gave you.
I want to address the man in the hood or the person in the hood.
You want to what?
Address them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I have.
And if I didn't mention, my hood's down when we like went inside.
Okay.
I was always told that it was rude table manners to keep a hat or a hood whilst at the table. Why does your friend or your subordinate or your butler not say so many words, mister?
And you can see him get visibly a little irritated. Because he wishes to be unseen. Why is everyone so interested in him?
Because he's cooler.
Because we
Hey,
know
sounds
that
like
he's
a
more
plan.
powerful than you.
Yeah. It'd be a shame.
If you're wishing to pick a fight, then let's fight.
Oh,
Just
who said a
stating the
fight?
fact.
You can die
I
with
don't
your weapons
fight.
at your side or in your hand.
You still never answered. Why are you so obsessed with me? I'm interested.
Because you're an easy kill.
I'm an easy kill, but you missed the last time.
Then let me prove it now.
That's your own prerogative, mate.
I challenge you. 1-on-1.
Challenge me to what?
A fight.
Fun time? A fight? With what? What are the precautions? What are the intricacies?
Whatever weapons you have, whatever weapons I have. Fight to the death. Let's
You're
settle
I
gonna
don't
it
think
tonight.
it's up to you though. Isn't it up to him? And
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
turn
it
to the
is.
guy
I'm
in the
just trying-
the guy in the hood.
Are you allowed to make your own choices?
I know Daddy might not be happy over there.
What do you wish? Do you accept or are you going to cower?
In
Oh,
Cth-
Daddy, is he allowed to fight?
in Cthulhu's head, I said, I tell him immediately, do not accept a one-on-one with him.
Then I respond with
I
obviously
don't.
fucking,
I don't give you the chance to respond.
Well, obviously.
So out loud.
Obviously.
No, Daddy, is he allowed to fight?
I need to find if someone can cast a spell. Hold on.
I can clean people. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, can you clean the Goliath? He has some
No, he-
swamp dick.
I like honestly.
Why does
well,
he have
honestly,
that?
this entire time I picture him as like Austin Powers' character, Fat Bastard, and he's like
Goliath?
completely
Goliath?
grossing me out. Well, yeah, like shoving the turkey
He's-
leg in his
He's
face.
definitely
I can
not
see that.
Scottish.
I like picture him like pooping full kernels of
challenge
corn
you.
later.
Dude, what
I poop full kernels of corn. What are you saying?
It's gross.
It just means that it passed my digestive system party time, and it
He can
made it-
take craps out that can choke a donkey.
Yeah.
I can't.
He can,
I've tried.
and he has it.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of correlation going on here.
June.
So yeah, that's how I
you
picture him
hear
at the moment.
in your head a message from Cinder that says, "Are we doing this? What?"
I tell
Just
him,
chewing
I'm assuming that I get to respond,
Yep.
and I say, wait for the signal.
He messages back to you. Your time is running out. Either you're with me or you're not.
Just wait for the signal. And then I turn to...
Charlie.
She's having a stroke. Please lay her down.
No.
Lay her down.
Were you thinking of a seizure for a second there?
Yeah.
She's having a stroke. Lay her down.
Oh, Goliath.
Felt like I'm having one in real life. Okay.
We're just so nervous to pull the trigger on anything. We're
am.
like, why don't we
I'm
talk
gonna-
until 11 o'clock? And
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Alar, and I'm gonna telepathically ask him, "What are we waiting for?"
For Cthulhu to finish.
Gross.
Let Cthulhu get out.
I give you the ability to respond.
I don't know if you heard me.
I said, I'm waiting on you all.
Okay, then I look at Zio, and I say, "Now or never." Cinder's here. I heard him, and I give him the ability to respond.
I will say, I think we got this then.
While
And
they're
then
messaging, I'm gonna try and distract the Goliath.
Oh, I'm already talking to him.
My telepathic ability
I'm pretty sure
isn't
he's
like
distracted with
message.
me.
There's no like I just stare.
so
Well, I was
Sorry.
gonna try and I mean, I guess Cthulhu is Cthulhu already distracting the
Yes,
Goliath?
he seems pretty
Okay.
pissed off and distracted.
Okay.
Jeremy.
I want to keep talking shit.
Well, I okay. This is getting to the point where I think somebody's gonna say the line,
Okay.
but I don't know if Zio is just about to do that.
You can
Well,
tell that
what
the
I
conversation
was-
is very tense. Just for anybody that isn't getting the mental readings, you guys can tell that the situation's very tense, and you can tell that people keep looking at each other. Like, you know that feeling when you're in a group and no one's saying anything,
Yeah.
but you're like, you want to do the thing? Like,
Ooh, fire
you
babe.
guys can discern that, and you know that everybody's like, should we say it? Should we say it? It's not a secret.
Okay.
So,
I also would
can-
like to
I
think
would
that you
like
guys
to
have been around
stand-
me enough that you know maybe
Yeah,
if I'm
okay.
staring at somebody that I'm probably talking to
all right,
them.
Oh, yeah.
Ecclesias, you
Then-
stand.
I would like to stand up, and I kind of like dust my paws off, and I say, as I put my finger up in the air, and I do a triangle, and I say,
Well, mister, this meal has left me quite thirsty as it was way too salty.
and I want
Instantly
to finish my blade ward, and
Okay.
just scoot back.
Okay. As you do that, what happens with the held action of Cinder? As Cinder, the only reason nobody's going to get any surprise things is because not one person said they were holding an action.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna wait till that is said, damn it.
Cinder was
God.
holding an action. Come on, camera. There we go. And you just see like a ton of bricks. Just this shadow start falling towards.
There's more than one of them.
No, just Cinder starts falling towards the Goliath.
Cinder blocks.
Goliath doesn't even notice. Got to make sure of something really quick.
Does his jockey notice?
Can you
Please
heal?
let me be
Can
a
you
mess.
hear my
Taylor,
heart
shut
through
Gotta
the
your
make
microphone
sure
right
of
now?
something really quick.
Can you hear it? If I did this.
let him be a level 12 assassin, please.
Yeah.
I still liked. He didn't.
Please
His
be a
daddy
level
never
12
responded.
assassin.
I'm
Does
sad.
he, what
All
does
right.
Cinder scream when he jumps
So as Cinder is
Geronimo.
silent,
Here
as
comes the
he's
block.
falling, and as the Goliath doesn't even notice, and the jockey looks and points his finger, and Cinder needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
If he
He's a level
explodes or
12
turns into
assassin.
a
It's fine. He'll
goldfish.
pass that, no problem.
I mean,
Okay.
If he
Okay.
turns into a goldfish, it just flops on his head.
Hold on. I gotta see what the jockey's save is.
It's like 4.
if it's anything above 15,
I think it's
fucked.
the
Letter
three.
K.
And that's a plus. Fails by 1.
Oh, no.
What did he roll?
This
So
is where
you all
Tavian
see-
makes him reroll.
Yeah.
I know. Right?
You all see a thin green ray that shoots out of his finger and strikes Cinder in the chest.
No. He got a Vedicadaver did.
Hang on, does he
I
have
gotta
advantage
roll.
on that?
I gotta roll
He's-
10d6 really quick. 8,
Did you just say
10,
10d6?
13, yes. 13, 15, 17, 20, 21.
Yep, that's me.
8. 21, 27, 31 plus 40, which would be 71. And as you see Cinder, probably about 10 feet before he hits the Goliath, him and everything that he is wearing, like the Goliath.
Ugh.
As
that's
that happens, the jockey looks at him, sits back more casually, and goes, leading to all of you.
And he said yes! Enhance ability. Or
I'm
not
gonna go
enhance,
scream outside real quick.
Thunderous
I
smite.
know, right?
What is all of yours? I'll give you a round of movement. What do you all do before initiative?
I shoot the driver with my attack. I attack the
I was
driver.
about to say, I cast Thunderous Smite and get ready.
Do we just have movement or do we have an action too?
Well, none of your weapons are out, so you all have movement if you like to move.
Like I said,
Oh,
I am
feck.
the weapon.
Can I cast
I
a
was
bonus
about to
action
say.
spell?
Sure. You can do anything but
Thunderous.
attack right now.
Okay, cool. Take out my weapon, sword and shield, and Thunderous Smite.
Yeah, I jumped out of my seat and I tactical roll backwards and draw my bow and arrow.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna back up to where I am, and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright.
Is it possible to stay sitting, but if anyone comes near me, such as the Goliath or his jockey, to stand up and unsheath, and then attack? Can I do that? Can I
Sure.
hold that action?
Sure.
Okay, so I hold my action to attack the jockey and the Goliath. Do I get my second attack?
When you attack, yes.
No,
Yeah, so I
don't think you do.
With a held action, you get 2 attacks.
Well, my
Yes.
extra attack.
Extra attack would, yes, he would get it.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Not an opportunity of attack, you don't. A held action attack, you would.
Maybe that's
Right,
what I'm
right.
thinking of.
So,
Okay.
does anybody else have any movement or anything they like to do?
I'm just
Yeah,
standing up.
if I can hold an action, I am also going to use my movement and then attack.
That
jockey.
one, we'll say you can get your weapons out, but you can't hold an action to attack.
With
Because
my
we're going to go into
bonus
initiative.
Right.
With my bonus
Um,
action, I'm going to materialize my scimitar as I also equip my shield.
Very well.
Um,
As I kind of got ready, I take my arms and I do this and I shoot a pink cube at them. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on them so we can get advantage. They can make a dex save of 13 or higher, which they're gonna pass because apparently he did 97 damage in one
Well,
turn.
the jockey rolled 19, and the Goliath rolled 4. The Goliath fails. The jockey passes.
Idiot.
Stupid idiot.
I just want to turn to Cornelio real quick, and
He
in his
ran
mind
into the
tell him-
corner instantly.
I was just gonna tell him to get out of here.
Key trail behind him.
Yes. And with that, we are going to take a break.
Fuck!
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna go stress eat a half piece
I
of pizza.
feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I need to go grab a beer. Oh my god.
I'm probably gonna poop.
Thank you for thank you everybody that's been hanging out. We're gonna take a shorter break, so only about 10 minutes, and then we will be back to see how this battle goes, and we will roll initiative to see what truly happens with the fight.
Oh my
And I'll
God.
finally turn that on because I didn't want it to die during the session. But hang
Charge
tight.
it on break.
Yeah, hang tight. We will be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon. All right. So, as you all prepare for a fight to happen, the Goliath sticks his hand out and summons the glaive to his hand. As Ecclesias, you notice that pendant on his wrist pulse with a light as he summons it. Everybody roll initiative.
I'm like
I'm grabbing my
tearing up.
copy.
I'm not ready.
No, Nick.
Here, I'll use.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm getting mad.
fuck.
And then we need
Oh,
the
is
music,
your
we need
light
the
red?
music change. There we go.
Oh,
This is real good.
It's a good thing I got a +9 on initiative.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
see
I
what
need
his
that.
plus
I think I've
is.
got a -1.
Yeah, I just rolled like poop.
Yep, I'm about to get gangbanged, so.
Only a 2. All right.
Oh thank god.
Uh,
Oh, not
25 to
just
20.
hang on. Not that.
I guess I'll roll for the jockey.
No, he's not allowed.
He's not. He's out of combat. He's too far away.
25 to 20?
He's too old to play with us.
No.
Gets creepy.
15 to 20. Bro.
Come on.
Oh no.
10 to 15.
Here we are.
Just me.
There you are.
There I am.
I'm gonna
5
get
to
up.
10.
Oh,
Six.
did you need my number? I suppose not. If I'm not the
No.
only person in that bracket.
I'm a 9.
I'm a 6.
All right, so it goes
Well, I
what?
said
Eddie,
They were
Alar,
like
and
yin and
June.
yang,
So
Eddie.
Urdin, Alar,
Bruh.
June. Bring it up the rear, you two. What'd you guys roll? 4 and Zia?
4.
1.
Oh my gosh.
We're so fucked.
No,
Hey, hold on. What did Cornelio and what did Charlie roll?
Well, Charlie's in the bag with the
Cornelio's hiding in the
tobacco.
corner.
I hope he gets-
Cornelio, Cornelio rolled a fucking 20. We're just gonna put
What
him
about-
adjacent.
wait, what about
Dude.
Cinder?
Cornelio.
It was Cinder.
Cinder was descindered. Cinder was descindered. All right.
Oh,
Alrighty.
poor guy.
Oh,
So-
God.
Imagine Cornelio like getting any hints of everything and just bolting. Just fucking
Yeah.
cartoon like Roadrunner. Gone.
At the top of the order, as the jockey gave the head nod, like "Go get him, chief."
Go get him, champ.
He grabs a grape. Eats it.
He grabs a grape.
His turn's over. The Goliath. Should probably have roll 20 over. The Goliath. Yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Poppy.
He is going to bonus action rage as his form enhances, and he's going to attack Cthulhu twice.
Don't worry.
Is it alright? You know barbarians better than me. Does he have to use a bonus action to do it recklessly?
Reckless is you just do it.
Alright, he's gonna attack you with advantage too.
You're a fucking slut, you guys. Say yes.
Okay, that was
Remember, he's got fairy fire, so we have advantage on him.
18 to hit.
That's
Misses.
Alright, second one. That one's gonna hit. 26.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of slashing damage, and you take 10 points of necrotic damage, and your max HP is reduced by 10.
So I take 18 in total.
You
10
take
of that.
18, and your max HP is reduced by 10. So as he cleaves into you, it kind of scores through the armor as it scratches the top of your skin, and you see that black mist coming out as you feel your life essence leave your body.
Alrighty.
And at the end of his turn, Ecclesias. After Ecclesias goes Urdin.
Oh boy. I am actually going. I want to hop onto the table
Mm-hmm.
right here. I want to
You
hop
kick
onto
over
the
some
table.
of the plates, step on the grapes. You don't kick over your sugar water.
I do not kick over my sugar water. How would I do that? Why would I do that? And then I'm going to point at the Goliath. I'm going to point at the Mister and say,
You, mister, you are not suited for any place of elegance or artistic measure, for you are stupid.
and I'm going to cast a vicious mockery on him.
So you are stupid.
Save.
I'm
Yeah,
offended for him.
Wisdom save.
For you are uncultured.
Wisdom save of 13.
You stupid.
He rolled a
Big-
10. Let's see what his plus is.
The low damage of vicious mockery
106.
ability
Bummer.
to insult people and actually
12.
hurt them.
Oh, 12 total.
Oh.
Hey, hey.
Da, 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 da. So he is going to take 3
And-
points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that actually is
Oh,
super
that's
fucking
huge.
nice.
All right.
And then that's going to be my turn.
All right. Uridan, then Alar. You stupid.
You stupid bitch!
For you are
Hey.
stupid.
So
You're
I'm making my way up.
Downtown.
No, to the desk,
Okay.
and then so the disintegrate master, the dude, did not. He's just eating grapes still, right?
It's just
So he doesn't give a shit about us.
no.
I will, because I was gonna go for him, but seeing his nonchalantness, I'm going for the Goliath. Both attacks with advantage.
All right. Roll to hit.
do it.
Sorry.
Yeah, this whole advantage thing's really gonna kick him in the nuts.
Oh yeah.
I want his nuts to be like cinder.
I
and
just need
to,
that
like,
one
Okay.
natural 20. I haven't had a natural 20 in like 3 weeks.
You want his nuts?
to end up like cinder.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Disintegrate.
Let's disintegrate these nuts.
I want to disintegrate his nuts.
And then another 25 to hit.
Down with the patriarch.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Is that what June's into?
You
Are
know
either
it.
of these magical?
I was gonna make the first one a magical attack, yes.
Okay, so roll the damage separately then, because the second attack will be halved.
Okay.
Because he's raging.
Noted. Noted.
I haven't fought in so long with this guy, I forgot how to play.
What do I do with these?
So I'm using
So I
the
can
first, the first arcane shot is a piercing shot.
Okay.
He needs to make a dex saving throw.
He's
DC
great at
12.
those.
Or he gets a diamond
It's
stud in
cocked.
his left ear.
16. So
Oh, fucker.
Wait, can you not have 2 concentration spells at the same time?
nope.
No.
Is the hooded fella on the map
Yes.
at all?
He's at the other head of the table.
He's just chilling.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
He looks like the Nazgul, but if they became a Grey Jedi.
Okay.
You know,
Is it my
when
turn?
So that's for the first attack, it's 12 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
12 magical. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's only there's still a half because the
It's not
five
magical.
of it.
It's only 6 then.
Yes.
Okay. And then the second one?
D4.
By the way, when I was making this map, I had all the carpets as orange. Then I was like, wait, replace them as blue because there's blue carpets.
9 reduced.
Better contrast with
Reduced
the
to
blue.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and Cornelia replaced all the banners. That's why I was like, oh, there's
Get
actually
these rugs out of here. Do your job.
Elio has better.
Do your job.
Move the
You know
table,
where they
do
are.
your job. All right, so you run up the stairs, and as you're like kind of getting to the top of it, you turn and you let the first one go. As then the second one, you plant a little more, and you let the second one go. So the first one misses, true with the magical nature of it, but he just both of them go into his back, and he doesn't seem phased.
Did you roll with
Alar.
advantage on those attacks?
Yes, he did.
I did,
Okay.
yes.
Alar
Here's
and
my
then
question.
June.
Would I be able to get up, walk across the table, and get to him to attack him? Keep in mind that I have to get up, unsheath my sword.
Sure.
I can do that. And
Sure.
walking across the table? Okay, cool.
We'll say it takes 5 feet to get on top.
Yeah, that's fine. In that case, then
So
I
to
will
go
get
one
up.
forward, it would be 10 for you. You know.
Okay, so
That will
this
just say
would
is
be
10 feet, yeah. And
this
then
is
you could,
10.
yeah, then you can move diagonally.
15, 20, 25, even 30.
Yeah.
And I actually have 40 feet of movement. As I do that, I rage while saying, "And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Battleborn when I shall lay my vengeance upon thee."
You walk
And-
by,
Alright,
have you just-
badass. Yeah, Ecclesia says you're stupid, and he's
You
like,
are stupid.
and he's like, I will raid a godly fucking firestorm.
And I am
I love it.
I will
fairly
make your
certain
ass-
this is the first time, like even when he's raged before, like he's not actually been angry. This is like he's taken out some personal shit on this guy.
I think we all are a little bit.
And to show you how intimidating I am, I slam my tumbler.
Yeah.
Damn.
With
That's
the
nice.
Raven's Claw not wielding my shield, so this would be with the D10.
Do it, Ayla.
This
Do it.
is
Fuck him up!
I do. It doesn't say what the plus is. There it is. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then I get advantage on both of these, right?
He's also reckless right now, too. So like,
I'm not going to reckless.
He doesn't need to. He
Oh,
reckless.
yeah,
There's
yeah, I
fairy
was-
fire on him. There's
he's like triple advantaged right now.
And the 25, I'm guessing, will hit. Yes.
yes.
It's supposed to roll 2 hit. It's roll till you hit.
Uh,
Plus
and
26.
then
And your damage won't be halved. It's a
That's
magical
fine.
weapon.
Oh, fuck.
Alright,
I
so
am useless.
2d10s. And then let's should I? Yeah, I'm going to.
Fuck them up. Do it.
So that's 2d6 necrotic naturally. Then that's going to be. We're just gonna drop the charges on him now. So that's 2, and then let me grab another 2d6.
I need you to roll the
Just-
necrotic separate.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
this
drop
makes-
the charges on him.
Because the necrotic is the d6s, I'll know that it's separate.
Okay. Just tell it
Um,
to me separate.
Yeah.
I hate how I need to fix this because right there, it's just a little bit of normal light. I need to turn my other light on.
10s, d6s. Oh, and yep, that's everything. Okay.
I am clipping that.
What?
All right.
You'll find that on Instagram sometime next week.
Okay. So in terms of
OnlyFans.
slashing damage, it's 6.
All right, what was that?
Slashing damage is 6. Then that is math. Okay.
Try to do reverse math. You mean subtraction, Travis?
Yeah.
No. It was 7 for the slashing, and then it was.
That was 6.
Huh?
You said 6.
You said 6 the first time.
All right.
No. Sorry, 7 damage from the slashing is what I'm saying. So only the slashing damage was 6, because you said you wanted them separate, and then you wanted the necrotic damage, and I'm calculating that right now because.
Okay, so 6 slashing damage. Got it. What's the necrotic?
Yeah. 12. That
How many
is
charges did you
25.
put into it?
I did all 4.
Okay, that's why I was like, why is this hard?
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
2d6.
So I have to count like.
So
6.
24, you said?
Sorry, 25.
So
25.
12. Have to 12.
Motherfucker's resistant to
As you
necrotic, what a
slash
bitch.
down, it cuts deep, but you see where there was black smoke coming out when you attacked before. Those seem to recede in and go back into his body.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to lose my
Healing
sword. Morning.
All right. After Alar goes to June, then Cthulhu.
Okay, and we can move diagonal, right?
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here on the table. I kind of just swiftly run up there. There's kind of like a purple outline sheen on all my clothes from my mage armor. And that heat wave starts to like radiate from me. And I hold up one hand and like a kind of like a huge burning ball of fire starts, and then I hold up my other hand in the top. A ball of fire starts. I leave my hand there. The ball of fire stays, and then I put my other one in a triangle. So I've got 3 balls of fire, and I'm just like radiating like heat wave. And I go, and I throw the first one, and I go, and this one's for Sven. And
What spell are you casting?
Scorching Ray at level 2.
Okay.
Oh, fuck him.
By the way, I forgot to mention that the whole Ancestral Guardians thing will apply to his attacks unless if he attacks me.
Okay.
Okay, so it's advantage for all attacks, right?
Yes.
Because of the fairy fire. Okay.
Also, Nick, I think you're gonna have to wait till next round to engage that because you didn't mention it.
Okay, so for the
Unless
first
it's whenever
ray,
you hit something.
I think it's like my first.
All right, then you're good.
Yeah.
What was it to hit?
for the first one without advantage is a 25. See if I crit. Nope. So first one's 25, and I say this one's for Sven, and I hit him right in the face.
Okay.
And then I hit him up for the second one. Okay, that one's an 11.
Misses. As the who is that one for?
That one was because he's a dick.
You're a dick. Oh.
And then
Wait, what was the miss number?
11.
Okay.
Okay. So that one, first roll is a 26 plus 17, 23. And then 18 plus 6 is 24. So the third one's a 24. So the first one I hurl at him, I hit him in the face. I say, this one's for Sven. First one I say, this one's because you're a dick. And the third one I use both hands to I like go over to the ray that I left there. I use both hands and I chuck it into his chest and I say, and this one's for me.
Cool. So as you
Okay.
Roll
And
damage.
that is so for each one. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. So each ray is 2d6 fire damage, right?
Oh, damn it. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. First one is 7.
Could you forget counterspell?
No.
Okay.
Second one's 10.
Alright. As both of these hit, he is just hard focused staring down Cthulhu.
That's fine. I'll keep burning this bitch up.
Anything else, dude?
No, I'm gonna stand there, just smoldering.
Alright, Cthulhu, and then bringing up the rear Zeo.
So,
My favorite position.
Cthulhu, after getting hit and like this black smoke emanating from him, he kind of like pounds it with his sword, and you see these golden eyes, but it has like the halos are red. And special action Orcish Fury.
Ah,
So-
shit.
Okay. Did you say special action?
It's called a special action for some reason.
Special action.
Special action.
Do I have that?
It's basically so it just doesn't take up like a action slot because it says action type special.
Gotcha.
And then I rear back and I just lunge forward, piercing for his stomach with my first attack, and I'm also going to be using my Divine Smite if I hit him.
Right.
Do we get flanking because of the turkey?
No.
I have it.
If the turkey still had
Did you get
legs.
flanking because of the turkey?
Okay, that's
It's gotten the
plus
legs.
7, 16 plus 7, 20.
Hits.
Fuck me, 23.
Got out.
And then second attack, I pull it out and I just try to cleave up for like the arm area that he's holding
Nice.
the glaive.
Nice.
And that is a
Disarm him.
15 plus 7, 22.
Hits.
Okay, cool. This is a lot of damage, so it's gonna take a second. So with Orcish
If
Fury,
any of it's
I
magical, roll it separate.
okay, I will. So I'll just roll my 2 sword attacks, and then everything else is magical.
Okay.
So with Orcish Fury, it puts my strength up to 20, so I get a plus 5 on my attack, or my 1d6 plus 5, correct?
Yep.
Cool. So I just add 1 to this roll. 11 and
Is that for both of them?
7. 11 and
So
7.
18
so
total?
18 points. Oh wait, I get to add an extra dice to my attack because of it too. Okay, so I need to roll another d6, 2 more d6s with it.
Damn.
Then that's another 7 piercing.
25.
So
13.
and then I'm gonna roll my Thunderous Smite. Okay, so use both those spell slots. Thunderous Smite. He gets 5
How many
points.
spells
of
are you casting this round? Just
spell slots? I'm
Yeah.
using 2.
well, 2 for
So I
that.
have-
Anything else
That's
you
it.
cast would take a spell slot, right?
There's no. I'm only using the 2 for Inspiring Smite, and that's it.
Okay.
Everything
Your
else.
Divine Smite, you mean? Divine Smite.
Yeah,
is
Divine
your
Smite.
spell. Okay.
Yeah, and then Divine Smite is here. It comes 2
Hold on, it's coming.
plus nothing. 6 plus 5. That's 11 radiant, and then another 12 radiant damage.
So what was the total?
11, 12. That would be 20. Fuck me. 23. And then finishing it out with my bonus action, I grab the life force from it and I pull him. You see this light just pull out of his chest and it comes like hitting me, knocking my wind out. And I'm gonna heal myself with my Channel Divinity Inspiring Smite.
Alright. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. Nice.
That was gnarly.
So and it's 2d8 plus 5. So I healed 9 plus 5, 15. No,
Very
And
well.
now me and Kithu have nothing else that we can do.
After
I
that,
still got spell slots, baby.
roll. After that, Zio.
Let's go.
Let's
Alright.
go.
First off, I'm going to move right to here. And then with the hand that I have my scimitar in, I'm going to, not cutting my face off, I'm going to flick my thumb across the jewel of my circlet, and a ball of fire will rage in my hand, and I'm going to wave it across in front of me, and separately 3 smaller balls of fire will shoot out from that, and
Okay.
they will all kind of strike at once, and I will say, this is for all of us. And yeah, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray with my circlet.
Nice, out of your neck, not your face.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
And these are all at advantage, correct?
Yes.
Killing the death.
Well, double check. Does Fairy Fire do weapon attacks, or is it all attacks?
It says any attack.
Did attack reckless though too.
That's
yeah.
weapon attack.
Any attack on him will have it.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
Damn it,
Good
you
to
need
know.
to make a strength saving throw. Whatever.
Well, if he did, that's really big.
Okay.
That's like. So we're gonna go back and do that when we're done. But
Okay.
First one is 22.
22 to hit. That'll hit.
Oh, that's cocked. Damn it, that would've been good. Okay, next one is 19.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
And next one is 21.
That'll also hit.
Hey.
Nice.
3.
I can't make any
doesn't
battle
even
songs.
sound right.
Why?
One that has more.
Variety.
Da, da.
So that's 66 of damage.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay. How much was it?
66.
6.
Oh my.
You mean you roll 6d6?
Yeah.
That was
I
just
thought,
six.
okay, I was
Oh,
like
yeah, sorry,
66.
sorry.
It sounds like that's more than I just did, bro. What the fuck?
I'm like, I did 17.
Yeah, but I blew my load, so I'm fucked.
I did. That would go hand in hand at least. I did
Yeah.
3.
That is 27 points of damage.
Hey, we warned you this is a mature audience show. You had to click it to
All
say
right,
yes
so
or
as
what.
all 3 of these blasts hit him in the side, similarly to when June sent it, he again is just locked into Cthulhu.
And I will just kind of holding my scimitar back behind me, ready to strike, and pulling my shield up, I will just squeeze back in between June and Ecclesias.
Cheers, mate.
How much movement you got left?
Let's see, I started here, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, so 30 to move back. To move in between your comrades, it's double movement.
Oh, okay.
So
well, I
it's still
should
30 to
have
get there,
enough room.
but just to
Yeah.
make sure. Alrighty.
By the way,
Anything
strength
else?
Good to know. No, I think that is all for me. Actually,
Alright.
I will say, duo. Wait, shit, I don't know. Can I make him
Command
go
him
away
at this
with?
point? With an action or a bonus, it's one of the two.
Yeah, let me make sure it's a bonus. Sorry.
Alright, while you're doing that, Cthulhu, it was a strength check, right?
It's only for advantage. It basically knocks him 10 feet back and puts him on prone.
And he would take half damage.
Nope. Strength, Thunderous Smite it's just to knock him back.
Alright.
If the target missed, succeed on a strength throw or be pushed 10 feet back and prone.
27.
Yep, way above. 13.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit passes.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to speak on duo. It is an action to dismiss him,
Cool,
but it
so-
says that he can take an action. So can I have him run up
If you
in
command
between
him.
Alar's?
You can
Oh, is
command
it
him
an
as
action
to
to-
take an action, yes.
Got you. Never mind.
Alright, so the jockey does nothing. Going to the Goliath. I need everybody to make a con saving throw, please.
Oh, that's
Oh, hell yeah. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Oh shit!
Well,
What is
guys,
this?
dirty 16. Sorry.
You got me so hyped for a second. I was
What
like,
kind of save is this?
Con.
Con.
God.
God!
Anthony's
no
laughing
matter
because
what.
he's like 20 doesn't pass.
6.
Anybody below 18?
6.
5.
Those of you that are below 18, you take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Your speed is halved until the end of his next turn. And the others of you that succeeded, you take 6 necrotic damage. Alright, so as he slams down his glaive, tendrils of black smoke shoot out and engulf all of you and kind of pull your life essence into the ground and back into him.
So he just healed
6,
for fun.
12.
Taylor, why can't you do that?
No, he can't heal with my sword.
He can't heal at all?
Well, I will read you the text of my sword. It
Please.
says, on
Where's my Uno deck?
the target takes 1d6 necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Join us.
He does
Go.
that.
I did on the high.
You
And by
know.
the way, you put that in there. I did not put that
No,
in.
it's a good sword.
This is why you know your shit, and you did good job.
Yeah.
Well done.
Alrighty. And
Well
he
done,
is
Nick.
going
Taylor
to...
FTW.
I'm assuming we still take damage, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you still take the damage. I just want to know if he's going to do this. Yeah.
How does he want to do it?
He's
be
gonna
Jade,
he's
she's
gonna
gonna
action
do it.
surge, and he's doing 3 attacks against Cthulhu recklessly.
He's turning you into a turkey.
He's gonna eat you like that. Turkey.
26.
Yep.
Well, let's see if he crits. No, just 27. Second one
That's 27.
is a 29.
I want to use. Oh shit. Well, I was gonna say I wanted to do cutting words,
Mhm.
but I already know that it says I can only use it before if I know if it succeeds or fails. Before I know that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying the numbers. How much can you cut it by?
Up to 8.
What's your AC, Cthulhu?
19.
All right, if you want to try to cut the first one, you can. The
So-
second one is a 29. It would hit no matter, even if you rolled an 8. So, the
So
first one,
I
if you wanna
want
try, go ahead.
to point out
Nope,
that I
didn't
also
help.
had my ancestral
Sorry,
guardian.
I only rolled a 1.
So that's half damage against. I'll read it out just so that way it's more clear.
My nerves are like through the roof.
Yeah,
While raging, the first creature
28.
you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me, but we already passed that. I forgot about it. When the target hits a creature other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. The effect on the target ends early if my rage ends, so that's irrelevant.
Didn't somebody also put disadvantage on him earlier?
No.
Cutting words!
No,
Cutting
already.
words!
No,
previous
No, Ecclesia tried cutting words. It didn't. He didn't roll high enough for it
Yeah,
to
but-
not hit you. And then the fairy fire gives us advantage on him, not him disadvantage.
You're gonna take 16 points of slashing, halved because you have resistance to 8. And then you would take 16 points of necrotic, halved down to 8, and your maximum hit points is reduced by 8 again.
God.
And then he
But I thought vicious mockery gives you disadvantage on all attacks.
vicious
It-
mockery tries. Yeah, but that was a turn ago.
Yeah, it was a turn ago.
Damage.
Technically, mine would have been disadvantaged, but I forgot about it. And,
Yeah, before the end of its next turn.
but we'll say just for flavor text, while he's doing his thing. Starting when I choose this path at their level, spectral warriors appear when I enter my rage. So you guys, it says, should appear spectral warriors, and while raging, the first creature I hit on attack, which would be the Goliath, becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attack. So you guys would see these spectral warriors. I believe you've seen this before, but there are most certainly these spectral warriors just sorry for the background noise. Steer my brother out of my room. He'll be back.
14 viewers are
You
disappointed.
would see spectral warriors kind of swarming around him. Per
Very
the,
well.
I
Alrighty.
was just describing the effect while you were looking something up.
Alright, cool. At the end of his turn goes to right after that, Ecclesias.
Oh shit. I, after seeing all of these really cool moves on the table right next to me, How does Cthulhu look after he's been getting kind of?
I can already say Cthulhu looks pretty fucked.
Well,
33.
I have
You can't tell me
half
health.
my.
You have black wisps surrounding you.
So I'm saying, like, I've
Coming out of
seen
his
you
body.
get hit a couple of times, and you said that my my speed is halved.
Correct.
Correct. So.
Pretty sure the D&D Beyond overlay can tell you his health. No, I'm just kidding.
If I get here onto this bench, can I give him a slap on the shoulder? Would I be able to reach him?
Yeah, he's within 5 feet.
Okay, so like I'm trying to like move, and I realize that I'm all weighted down, and I'm just gonna slap you on the shoulder and give you a level 3 cure wounds. And now that I'm all slow with necrotic damage, just for flavor, I'm gonna kind of like
Jeremy,
sit on the bench.
I'm gonna help out just a little bit.
Why?
You remember that when Alar got attacked with that black stuff and that was coming out, you remember you could not heal him with your magic.
At all?
You tried to, and it didn't have effect. I'm only saying this because this is your 3rd level spell. I don't want you to waste it to tell you something you've seen before.
Oh, that is right. I appreciate it. That's
Sorry.
a gracious DM.
Yeah,
that is a
looks
very gracious DM.
Look at that gracious DM.
I didn't want. I would feel so bad if you popped your 1 level 3 as it didn't work.
Oh, I
Sorry.
have too, but I appreciate
Look at that gracious DM.
And as I go to smack him, I flash forward
Goliath
backwards into the, and then I remember that it doesn't work. So I'm going to look at the Goliath, and my eyes widen like a cat that knows no bounds of violence. And I need him to make a wisdom saving throw before I even waste my time describing the flavor of 13 or higher.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Yes, please.
Fails.
So he starts to hear this just the cacophonous whispering in his head, like bouncing around. And it's too bad I can't know the hooded guy's name, but he's going to take 3d6 psychic damage. And you must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed allows from me. So it'll have him run away from Elise Cthulhu, however much speed he has, if he still has his reaction.
Very well.
And he will take fucking nipple hairs of damage, which would be a total of 5. 5 psychic damage. But he has to use his immediate.
Actually.
Huh?
It's not halved.
But yeah, then he has to move immediately use the reaction if he has one available to run as far away from me as possible.
He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Or he does have a reaction, so he will. Yeah, no, he dashed.
So
Alar, you get an attack of opportunity. Cthulhu does not because he already used his reaction.
okay.
Yep, that's part of Orcish Fury.
Oh, it is. Just a special action, but that's.
At the bottom.
Sorry,
says
do I
use
get
your
advantage
reaction.
on this?
No. Yes, he's fairy fired. Yes.
Yeah, fairy fire.
Yeah, oh, fairy fire. That's right. Yeah.
No, that's over.
Oh, fairy fire's over. You don't get advantage.
What did he? He reckless on Cthulhu though.
He did. You do get advantage. God damn it! Just roll twice.
You bitch!
Everybody just roll twice.
I remember the rolls that I did.
Sorry, it does still. It's concentration for a minute. I misread it, thinking it was around. So fairy fire is still up.
That's what I was.
So fairy fire is still up, which is 24
Just insane.
To hit?
to hit.
Okay, I was like, how are you doing that much damage?
No. 24 to hit. So I'm guessing that hits because you didn't say no.
Fuck you, that's why.
And that's actually that +1 on the sword, does that go to the slashing or necrotic?
Slashing.
Okay, so
The
that's
necrotic is not always constant, so.
the way this is written, it says it is. It says on hits, the target takes 1d6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
and
you can't add
regain-
it. It's only on. I'm just gonna say only on the slashing.
Okay, so that's 3 slashing and 3 necrotic.
So 6 total, half to 3. Okay.
Yep.
Very well. Alrighty. As he fears for his life, and Ecclesias, as you cast this, even in his eye, he looks at you, and you see veins bulging as he slowly steps away, like he is just trying to fight this unprecedented fear in you he has, as he is just slowly backing up. Alright.
And I can't move anymore. That's my turn.
At the end of Alar's, no, that's his turn. Wait, no, that was Ecclesias, Erd, and then Alar.
I will take 2 shots at the Goliath as he runs by.
Okay, roll to hit.
Well, I feel like he still has 212 health left.
Yeah. Does he even look bloody?
25 for the first one.
Hits. I don't think you guys have. Oh, you've only missed 1 attack so far. That's pretty good.
Ooh, this one is a 17.
Oh, I did not mean to click that.
Does 17 hit? Or I mean, yeah, does it hit?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
After Erd and Zayla, I know what you're doing.
Actually, I am going to action surge. So the first 2 is 20 total,
Okay, so I have 10. All right,
and then I action surge to shoot him again.
roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Do it.
Do it. Shit out. And look,
I've never seen you look this hard, Eddie.
My eyes are boners.
you haven't.
Quick, put that into the quotes
eyes are
in
boners.
Discord.
Yeah, Shay, can we throw that into the quotes?
My eyes are boners.
My eyes are
He needs to make a dex save. DC 12.
Roll to 13.
Fuck! Sorry.
Whoa.
That's all right.
Son of a bitch!
I believe in
I've been
you.
cussing this whole time because it's scary.
He takes half damage of 1, but also well, no, I guess that's double to 2.
So
Damn,
2
popping
damage.
off of that natural 20.
Hey.
19 is what is the physical damage, so you can half that.
Half to 10. No, half to 10. Alrighty.
After 2 somehow.
As both of these arrows hit him, as he's just staring at Cthulhu.
Hi, Daddy.
It's the most disappointing natural 20 I think I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Sorry. Hey, you did double the damage. Stop being greedy. After Erd's turn, Alar, then June. Know what you're doing?
All right. On my turn, I am going to. I'm going to use disguise self to look exactly like Cthulhu.
Oh.
Okay.
I was about to
Alright.
say you're looking at me though.
Alright, so you. And
Yeah.
you look exactly like Cthulhu.
And then I would still have movement. Obviously, I'm out of. Well, I won't end up attacking or anything. No, I don't have bonus action attack. Yeah, so then I will simply stand in front of Cthulhu.
Alrighty. At the end of Alar's turn, June, then Cthulhu. Oh, who died?
Alar.
He turned into Cthulhu and then died.
I mean,
I'm
what's gonna happen? Let's be honest.
I'm an idiot and pressed end call button. That's what just happened. I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
I'm always afraid I'm
June.
gonna do that if I'm trying to mute. Okay, so he looks like he's like trying to like back up and run away, right?
Currently, yep.
Okay. I'm gonna like step forward kind of in front of Zio, and I'm just gonna kind of again that heat wave just flows over me, and it's like a wall this time, like a little bit bigger, and I push out another scorching ray, another one on top, and a third one, and I say, "Why are you running? I thought that you were better than all of us." And I hit the first one.
By the way, when you said, why are you running?
Why are you running?
Come here.
I thought
Why
it
are
was
you running?
epic.
Okay.
By the
To
way,
be
in the
fair,
background,
still
you just
very
hear
badass.
Cornelio screaming, "Stop blowing holes in my palace!"
Okay, so I don't know if the first one hits. It was a 13.
Misses.
Okay.
Why are you running?
All right, second one. These are all with advantage because he's still fairy fired too,
Yep.
right? Okay. So first roll for the second one is 18 plus 6, so
hits.
20.
20 hits.
Well, it'd be a 24. Okay, so that was less. So second one hits. Third one is gonna be a 22
Hits.
for the first roll. See if I crit. Nope. Okay, so the first one misses. And I'll kind of like shoot it like right past his head. And then like the
On
second
purpose.
one, on purpose. And then yeah, so first one goes, I miss. I go up to the third one and I kind of like toss it down like into his chest. And then the third one, I'm gonna kind of like curve ball it into his face again.
Okay, I'm glad you used that terminology because as you hit that one, it's like, oh, that one stuck a little bit, but I'm okay.
It's just some kid in the window. Cool.
Yeah. And then when he walks away, there's gonna be the kid you're gonna hit with a scorching ray.
Probably.
All right. June,
Okay,
anything else?
Oh, I gotta roll for damage.
Oh, that's right.
Anything else?
Oh, that's right. All right, first one. Well, the first one that hit is 4, and then the second one is 8.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like stand there, kind of like in front of Zio, like heat wave kind of radiating off of me, my hands kind of smoking.
All right.
They're mad.
Alrighty.
I'm very bad.
All right. At the end of
bad.
June's turn, Cthulhu and Zio, know what you're doing.
Alrighty.
Also, remember, any of you that have concentration spells, when you take damage, you make a con saving throw. I didn't call you guys on that last round, so don't worry about it. But we'll do that
Alrighty.
again next time.
I step aside Cthulhu, and I throw my sword into the ground, and I concentrate on this ball of energy that comes out of my chest, and then I just kind of look at it. I look at him. May the light be with you, and I just throw it at him. And I cast Guiding Bolt at level 2.
What's the save? Oh, you have to roll the hit.
It's not a save; it's a roll to hit, and it's advantage, correct?
Yep.
Don't fuck me! But
That's what he's yelling as he runs away right
20
now.
hits.
Huh?
20 hits.
I'll just do 5d6. Ooh, 23 radiant damage.
Don't fuck me.
Alrighty. So as you throw this, it hits him in the chest as the smoke clears off his face, as he kind of inhales the smoke that comes up.
Oof.
Hello.
Uh.
I think that's it. Right?
Alright, Zio.
All right.
Forgot he didn't have a reaction. I was gonna have him do something, and god damn it.
I'm gonna move 5, 10. Oh, not there. 15.
I'm
And
just what I am.
I am going to look back at Cornelio as he shouts to stop blowing holes in this shit, and I'm gonna say, "Shut up, Cornelio, or you're next." Letting out some anger that I've had towards him in our previous meetings and stuff.
Pleasantries are over.
Yes.
Mommy's not here anymore.
And then I'm going to kind of flick my sword down and then flick it up towards the Goliath, and at the tip a bolt of fire comes flying out of the tip of it, headed
Ooh.
to the Goliath.
Well hit.
Oh,
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
And a 19.
Suddenly, the jockey
By the way,
becomes the bad,
when-
bad, big bad evil guy.
When you said it came out of the tip, I just pictured Scanlan in the season 1 or campaign 1.
I'm right at the tip.
Alright, so now that I'm level 5, my firebolt does 2d10. So, wow, that's not good damage.
He said 2D.
2d. That's
Is that middle school?
14
there.
damage. And then I will action surge
Okay,
All
he's
right,
starting
all
to look
right,
pretty
all
rough.
right.
to kind of swing my scimitar over my head and flick it again, and cast another firebolt.
All right, roll a hit.
Oh, 24.
Hits, roll damage.
I'm rolling good for once in this campaign. Let's not jinx it.
Duo claw his eyes out and then poop on him.
That is 10 points of
Well, he has to do the. Got so much dust on your butt. What was the damage?
10.
All right.
The
You guys are
first
doing a
damage
lot
is
more
crazy.
damage that he can have than I thought you would. So congrats on that.
Hey, hey.
Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it for me.
All right. I don't even. How would someone go like this in ye old time? Like,
For time?
yeah, like, come on.
They would do it with their stopwatch.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Oh, yeah,
The
probably.
jockey looks over at him since it's his turn, and he just like tell him, "Come on." And then it goes to the Goliath. The Goliath is fearful of you, so can't move towards you, right?
Bitch.
That is true.
All right. He
You're a kitty.
slams
Oh, wait.
his what?
Sorry. No, I was thinking of creature doesn't move into obvious dangerous ground on a successful save. No, he can move towards me. It's just that initial hit. He has to run away.
Okay. Now, Nick, I will say that was very clever, but what gives it away is that you do not have black tendrils coming out of your chest. But very clever.
He has to inspect me. He doesn't. Here's the thing. He doesn't know I'm not Cthulhu. He knows that the Cthulhu he hit is to my right.
Which is who's going to go attack. All right, so
But here's the thing.
Why'd you just tell him what he already knew?
what I just said. All right, so as he's running up, he hits his glaive down again. Everybody get con saving throw.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Baby.
Black.
Shit.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Shit. Fuck. Loose tits.
19.
That's
24.
16.
same but minus 20. And fairy fire drops.
Who's below 18?
Got 7.
I am DM.
So 3
It's a me.
below 7 and 3 above 7, or 18 and 3 above 18 again. All right, so 3 of you that are below 18, you take
I'm at
12 points of necrotic damage, and your speed is halved again until the end of his next turn. Those of you that did not, or did succeed, you take 6 points of necrotic damage, and he will heal back 24, 36, 48, 54.
That's
Son
fucked.
bitch.
Fairy fire drops.
Is that a real fart?
And he loses the pink around him. Cthulhu, con save.
6.
You drop your concentration spell. Alrighty. So, as these tendrils come up and smack all of you, you can see that they recede back into him as he absorbs the life energy it stole from all of you. And then he moves up to Cthulhu, and he can't action surge, but he will do. He does have his reaction.
Jesus Christ, dude. Healed through 50.
Alright. He grabs a potion and he drinks a potion.
Cutting words.
Son of a.
You can
Cutting
cut words a
words.
potion?
The smash.
Oh.
Can you?
Oh my god.
No, I don't think he can.
Oh mama.
12
Is
plus
fairy
16.
fire or is the tits?
Yeah, except that this combat
Alrighty.
just got reset to the beginning.
Alright, so as he drinks this potion, as these tendrils come out and attack all of you, his turn ends. Ecclesias.
Fact. So my speed got halved from when it was half. So do I have a speed of 7.5 feet now?
No, his turn ended, so now you're back to just regular half.
So just normal 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I am going to do shoot. So I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to open up my arms in a square, and I'm going to throw this pink cube, and I want it to, how do I do shapes? Almost a shape, freehand, draw shape. I want it to be, because it's in a 20-foot cube, so I need it to hit like this. Well, I'm doing roll 20, all right. So it only hit, or like that, so it only hits him for fairy fire.
Okay.
I don't know how to delete that. So he's gonna, sorry, dexterity saving throw of 13 or higher.
You roll a natural 20.
I just go, this is the shit night. And I will move my, oops, I'm gonna draw more squares. How do I get rid of those?
You click off the
Oh my
square
God.
button. That's right. The square hole.
That's right, the square hole. And I'm gonna move 15 feet back, and I want to start to begin to reach into my bag of holding for my boomerang.
Alrighty.
I don't know if I can equip it as a bonus action, but I'm gonna at least I'm just digging around like.
Alright. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a reaction, and he is going to. Who would he have it happen
Change
to?
his way.
He wants to be our
He
friend.
targets Cornelio. Have Cornelio make a dex save of a 9. All right, so he bangs the glaive back on the ground. And you can see a tentacle shoot out over Alar and Cthulhu, grab Cornelio, and pulls him 25 feet.
What else you got?
This fight is literally.
Just
being
imagining
used up.
Cornelio being dragged into the food on the table
And
and
he
just
will
being
take-
like, eat this shit.
He takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of necrotic.
Fucking.
As you kind of see the skin on his face sink in a little bit and become a little more pale.
Cornelio's
Burden.
face, right?
Yes, Cornelio's face.
Oh, okay. Fucking.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what I do. I shoot arrows, so that's what I'm gonna do again.
I'm on
Shoot
deck,
them
right?
arrows.
Yes. You're gonna have to move.
Oh, I will, won't I? Shoot.
And your movement's halved, correct?
No, I saved
succeeded?
from all those.
Did you? Nice. This guy will kill someone. I promise you.
Yep, 2 attacks.
Why do you want to kill me so
Roll
bad?
ahead. I don't want to kill you.
Yes, you do, bitch.
If you're asking why
no
he
more
wants to kill you,
advantage?
that's pretty. No more advantage. If
He
you're
did not
asking why-
reckless, right?
He did not. He didn't attack. If you're asking why he wants to kill you, that's pretty obvious.
Does a 18
Bitch.
hit?
Yes.
He wants to kill Ecclesias because that would be revenge.
He's like, you know what? Fuck you, Kenny.
21 is the second one.
21 hits.
Yes. Damn, I need to stop answering to that.
18 damage total.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Just 32 more. We got him back to where he was a few turns ago.
Alrighty. As these arrows hit him in the side and stick right into his ribcage.
Ooh.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Alar, then June.
Okay, I would have had to go out of rage to cast Disguise Self, so I'm going to use a bonus action to go back into rage. I should mark this on roll 20. I'll do that after I roll. So that would be 2 attacks. He had Fairy Fire on him, right? So that'd be advantage.
There's no fairy fire.
He's saved.
I will say this again
And
to
I
everybody
lost.
in case you did not
Okay.
hear it. He is
Right.
not fairy fire.
Did he reckless attack Cthulhu?
He didn't attack.
No, he's got fairy fire on him though.
I fucking
He does not. Damn
All
it.
right, so this
Eddie,
would
you're
just
not
be.
fair.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a gamble here. I'm going to reckless attack. I can reckless attack both, correct?
Cthulhu
Okay.
and the
And-
guy, yeah.
Do remember we decided with your spectral thing that will just happen the first turn in combat. Not
Yes.
like every.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I haven't. That's why I haven't mentioned it.
Yeah.
So the first attack would be what? 9 plus 7 is 16
To hit,
to hit.
barely hits.
Okay.
Oh boy, we found it.
And the
17
second one is an 18. Actually, let me double check. I think it's plus 7. It is plus 7. Okay. So yeah, 16, 18.
All right.
To hit. Okay. That is not 10. Okay. Sorry, another question. I realize I'm forgetting to add my rage damage. It's plus 2 melee damage. So let's add it to the slashing.
Sure.
Okay. So that's
Well,
Oh, no,
if
and
you're
then-
attacking him, all the necrotic damage is halved on him. Remember. So unless you're doing something different, you can you don't need to have.
right. Well, I am doing something. I forgot the previous turns. Honestly, this whole campaign that I add damage when I'm raging. Completely forgot about
Yeah,
that.
you guys probably would have killed the Hydra if you remember that.
Yeah. So that's 12, 13 slashing then, and 4 necrotic. And he cannot heal until.
That's only when you
Yeah,
add
nice
your
turn.
D8s.
That's not the way it reads, but I'm fine with if that's the way you want to do it.
I feel like
Because
that's more
I think
balanced.
that's fair.
I think that's more balanced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't
Well-
need to. You can spread it out too, where you don't.
We
pop
don't
them all
have to
so-
talk about it, but we'll edit the sword after this.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll put it in the other paragraph. All right.
Yep.
After Alar, June, and then Cthulhu.
I'm gonna die.
Nobody dies.
My turn. I am going to.
Except Sven.
Health potions. Health potion.
It's a bonus action to feed yourself one, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that rule.
So. Yep, me as
Feed
well.
yourself as opposed to just drink it.
So 5.
Feeding my.
Where should I go? Like here, or should I go here to be like just like I'm gonna like step in front of Cornelio and kind of like.
However you
Cool.
think he's better covered. I cannot inform that on you.
All
You
right,
gonna
I'm gonna
piccolo
go.
him?
I'm gonna go here. So yeah, what was that, like 5, 10, 15? And then I'm going to probably focus. It's a 10-foot sphere, so if I want to put it like here,
That works.
so it,
What is it?
yeah. And I'm gonna kind of like step down off the table, step in front of Cornelio, and I say, "Get out of here!" And then I start kind of swirling my hands, and like the heat wave kind of ends up in my hands, but then I go, and I like start kind of almost like condensing an invisible ball or invisible sphere in my hands. I go crush, 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 crush,
Mm,
and I'm casting Magnify Gravity at level 3.
okay. What's his save?
A Constitution saving throw.
I'm happy about that one for once.
That's a high one there.
13.
He failed.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm so close to dying.
his speed is halved until the end of his next turn. And he is going to take 4d8 force damage.
48 market.
Yeah, I was gonna say 48.
48.
Beat it!
48.
When you said Mark, and I just thought of Michael when he ran with the car. Beat it!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
37 is human
Drop my
impossible.
dice.
Yeah. Beat it! Sorry, that's just so that show's great.
Beat it!
Beat it. Just beat it.
Get yourself an egg and beat it.
All right.
Just eat it. Just.
That's 12.
You don't look very happy with that.
No, I rolled like 1 6, and then I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3. So I'm like,
That's my girl. Those
Well,
are the
that's a
faces
lot.
I love.
yeah. It's...
Alrighty. As
but-
you see the like heat waves trying to crush him, as the ground underneath him actually crushes more as his feet sink in more than he actually goes into the earth. Cthulhu and Zio. Or Cthulhu.
So it's an action to pick up my weapon, correct?
Yep.
After casting a spell.
Pick it up.
If I pick it up, can I use my last action as...
You
Or
don't
not
only
my
have
last-
one action.
Oh, bonus action, chug a potion. Sorry.
Okay.
Fuck me. I slap my arm on my chest and I start channeling Lay on Hands.
How much can you heal?
25 hit points.
No, how much can you heal? Because your HP is reduced by like 16.
Yeah, I can heal up to 41. I'm at 27. So I'm healing myself all the way up to 41.
No, what's your max health?
41.
It's reduced. I told you. Your max HP.
No,
is
he's got like
reduced.
56 or
I
something
have
like that.
59
Oh,
health
okay, gotcha.
naturally.
Oh.
That's what I was.
And
I
my
said, what's your max
is at
HP?
41.
And you said
Okay.
41. All right.
Yeah, my max right now is 41, and I'm
Alright.
healing myself all the way up to 41.
Anything else? Is
Uh,
that a bonus action?
Say something sweet.
bonus action. Can I cast? Okay, actually, question. Can I cast magical weapon on my weapon on the ground and then pick it up?
Is it an action to do that?
It is a bonus action to cast magic weapon.
And what does magic weapon do?
Makes my weapon magical and +1 damage.
No,
All
you cannot
attack.
summon it to your hand.
Okay.
No, he's not trying to summon it. He was trying to cast it, and then he's gonna pick it up next round.
And then I'm gonna pick it up and have that magical weapon.
You're making your weapon magical?
I'm gonna make my weapon magical. Next turn, pick it up.
I would say you would need to do that while
Okay.
you're holding it. Yeah,
Okay,
I'd say you
that's
have to do
fair.
that while you hold it.
Yeah, if the spell declares that it's a touch spell, then you would have to be touching it, unless it has a range.
That's fair.
So, anything else?
That's gonna be sweet
That's gonna be it.
All right, Zia.
All right, let's go.
Do it.
I'm going to make my way down here.
Downtown.
No, just down
I
here.
know. I was gonna say immediately that song starts playing in my brain.
And I will do I have any sort of disadvantage or anything with attacking in between my teammates and whatnot?
I'd say you'd be better off going around if you can.
I can. Where was I here?
Because I would give him some cover on that. Yeah, just go next to Aylar on the other side.
Still
Right there.
15. Okay. Do I get advantage for flanking now?
Yep.
Cool. That works.
Hey, now fucking kill him.
Takes away one ability, but gives me
Just
advantage.
knight the rocks, bury him until his eyeballs fall out.
So yeah, I'm going to swipe down at his back, and as I swipe down, the familiar green flames flick up the blade and hopefully get stuck on his back.
All right, roll it.
Err.
He's looking pretty rough, by the way.
Well, I'm known to come in and clean shit up, so
It's true.
Do
You
nothing
have
and then do it all.
yeah,
do
pretty
have
much.
the
Hood boy
most,
attacks
how do you
on
wanna
another
do this?
40 years alive.
Six.
Yeah, real dude.
24 to
light
hit.
Bringer,
That hits.
cleaner upper.
24
like-
to hit.
That hits.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that.
You see disintegrate. Here comes regenerate.
Does an extra 1d8. That is 11 points of damage. And then, as the green flames are roaring across the blade, I take a deep breath in, and the blades, or not the blades, the flames, those ones, curl about halfway up my forearm, and then I exhale deeply, and they slide back down to the blade and then extinguish. And I'm going to use my second wind ability to get some
Cool.
health back.
Cool. That's really cool. I'll let you roll health while we move on. Cornelia's like, all right, I'll try. Holy shit.
Damn, he's quick.
Son of a
Damn, he's quick. Like like hood slide, but over the table.
All right. Then it go.
You better pick a new target.
No. Well, he can.
I guess
Hit
I
me,
would look
bitch.
like the
Hit
right
me,
now.
bitch. Hit me, bitch.
It's not his turn yet.
Fuck you.
One more time.
No, I'm
I'm trying
Is
to
that a
think
new
if
Cardi
the
B song?
jockey's
I'm just
do
gonna say his
something.
jockey
Oh my
doesn't
God.
know. His jockey doesn't know that he's about to die, so the jockey wouldn't heal him.
No, it's Scott.
technically he's covered.
Yeah, the jockey can't see him
Oh
from
my
here,
God.
so he has to heal Aloy.
Yeah, he can't
I know-
see. He
I
can't see
know
the
you
guy that's 3
said-
feet taller than the people standing next to him.
No, I know you said he's looking rough,
one
but like
foot taller than
I'm
me.
still very nervous.
Yeah, no, he's about to get
And
full HP. We're
and
gonna get
jockey
him.
is
Why
sitting
do you have to
down.
make me
so
stand
by
up now?
angle.
All right, he's gonna attack Cthulhu 3
On your
times with
feet.
advantage.
2.
Uh,
Yeah,
Goliath.
that's so cool looking.
No,
Can
I,
I-
want,
can
I
I use
want
my
that.
reaction to?
That is so cool.
Can I use my reaction to do disadvantage? Or oh no, that's someone's feature.
I
isn't
want
it?
one.
I think so. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
my
Yeah, you can't
feature,
just
and
do
that's
that.
kind of why I was hoping to stay next to Cthulhu, but sorry,
Well,
bud.
fuck me in the ass. Let's do it.
Well, you're lucky on the first one. It's only a 20. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. From a 1 to a natural 20.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm dead.
And then 19.
No, yeah.
Alright, so for the ones that aren't naturals, you take 16 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Take 16 points of necrotic damage. Max HP lowered.
Wait, so I take 30, 40,
No. 16 plus 16 is 32.
32.
What's your HP at right now? Max HP.
Okay, so if it goes, max HP is going down to 16, which would be 18, 19, 20. Alright. Sorry, let me just do that. So 34. Max HP is at 25, and then it goes down to. So sorry, this is just a lot. 15. Okay,
What's your max HP at?
25.
You're such a lucky bastard. You take 16 points of slashing damage, and you take 16 points of necrotic damage. Max HP is reduced by another 16.
I'm
You-
down.
You're unconscious, but you're lucky that it didn't actually bring you to 0 max HP. He
Because
tried.
you'd be dead.
He tried.
No one gets left behind.
I'm dead.
Right now.
Forgotten.
Well, no, the natural's about to hit me.
No, that did just hit you.
That was it.
The one attack was 16.
I thought he's okay. Legendary. I thought legendary was 3. We're good.
No, it's just the one. He can use it whenever
Oh,
though.
there it is. Unconscious. All right. Yeah. That he's done. That's all he's got. After his turn, Ecclesius, then Urdun.
I'm realizing now that I made Ecclesius real fucking stupid. Like, every support thing I have is AoE or debuff. You know what? Thunderwave, baby. Let's get you all out of here. Actually, I was in the middle of pulling out my boomerang. Can I pull out my boomerang?
Yeah, you already have it.
I have my boomerang.
Is that at the end of your turn?
Yeah.
and I just go.
Is that it?
Not a time to be purring. What are you doing?
This is. I'm actually going to. My speed is still halved. Is that's still?
Yes.
Okay.
No, his turn ended, so you're good.
Wait. Reaction, relentless, endurance.
Oh, that's right. You do come back to 1 HP.
I come back to 1 HP.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Now
I was
now
totally just about to remind you of that, bro.
Hell yeah. Now I
Or
can change
Bros.
my whole turnaround.
He's still only at 1.
You guys know how hard it is when you guys are all melee characters and I have AoEs and whatnot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. I'm like, I always have to like try to shoot around everybody.
Well, you know what? I got my boomerang. I am just going to dream a genie, wing, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself, 2nd level, and then that's going to be my turn.
Alrighty, at the end of Ecclesius, Urdun. Then Alar, know what you're doing.
All right, I should still have a pretty clear shot from where I'm at, right?
Yes. You look like you're 1 bit though. There we go. Actually no, you will have no clear shot. He has. I know he's tall, but he's at least getting half cover.
What?
He is surrounded by people.
He towers. All I
His
see
lower
is
half is covered.
his brain is showing.
His
Do you
lower
have
half
spell
is shown.
sniper?
I don't have.
Well, he doesn't cast
Anything.
spells. Do you have sharpshooter?
Oh, yeah.
Not
that.
yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point out, I'm between you two, and I won't like it if you miss.
Yeah, don't hit me.
Frankie's barking
But
at me.
for the
I've done
content.
it once before already.
She's like,
I-
yeah,
I-
it's
I'm
half
not good.
covered.
Do it.
am I good now?
Unless you were behind him, he's gonna have that coverage.
Well, no, like I should be. Do you see where I'm at?
Yeah,
Like,
I see
by
where
the
you're
stairs?
at, but you can only see his top half. Like, remember, adjacent squares, they're like shoulder to shoulder.
Like, yeah, see that green line that just was on there? I don't.
Yeah.
I forgot how to roll 20.
No, I see this, but I'm saying
You see,
with
like,
all
here,
3 of them
but-
surrounding him, you only see from his like pectorals up, which is why he has half cover.
Oh, okay.
If you want to remain back up here, you can. Unless you are like over here, you know, somewhere down here, he's gonna have half cover.
Well, duh. I'm just gonna teleport then.
Do it, Misty Step it.
Yeah, someday. I will just shoot him and take the half cover.
Okay. Roll hit. Also, Erden, you would notice since you're right by him, the jockey, his hand, like if this is the desk or the table, his hand is very. He looks very nervous.
Why? Because his food got cold.
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
His
make
face.
any
He's
noise.
like
Anthony
leaning
can't
forward,
kill me.
not as laid back and eating, and his hand is.
He's upset because Anthony didn't kill him.
I can't wait to jump at his eyes with my claws like this and just.
Can I forego? I want to do one attack at the Goliath, and then like notice that, and then I want to use like the rest of my action, I guess, to like confront, not like attack him, but just say, what's wrong?
Okay, roll a hit.
Sit down and grab
that
his drink.
acceptable?
You can do that.
Oh my god, I'm fucking. If we don't kill him in the next turn, I'm dead.
You're all right. Stop. We got your back.
Gonna be Sven 2.0.
Ecclesias has got your back. Erden has my back with an arrow.
That's
Filled with love.
19.
Just me. It's God fuck.
Yes!
Let's go.
Do it.
Hey,
Fox
you
Farm
fired
Renee.
the arrow that got Sven killed. Now you can fire the last one.
I didn't do anything.
That was
The
heavy.
story, the story arc gotta let me kill him. The story arc has to.
13 damage.
Not dead yet.
Oh.
All right, you confront the guy. What do you say to him?
I say, why so nervous? I just want to see if he looks at
Make
me.
a perception check. He doesn't. He is very, very preoccupied with watching his quarry be mauled.
4.
4. Okay. You hear him mutter something, but you can't understand what it is. Well, you know it's English, or you know it's common. You just can't make out like what he said.
Within.
At the end of your turn, Goliath's gonna take his last fucking time he can do this. Everybody make a con save. As he.
Oh,
I'm dead
shit.
regardless. Am I dead regardless? Don't even make it. Got it. I'm gonna go pee then. Cause...
Well, see if you make it. See if you're just like I'm hardy.
I'm hard.
Off the table. I mean, yeah, I'm
Dude.
dirty 20.
There you go.
So-
All right.
But I'm
One.
still dead. I have 1 HP.
Who's above 18?
Hi.
Fuck, that was close.
I rolled a 1.
All right, those of you that are lower
Wait.
than 18.
No, I am not. I'm 17.
Oh, those that are lower, 12 down.
Literally took the class that my only class whose saving throw is Constitution, and I can't fucking pass.
And then
Constitution saving
Cthulhu is
throw.
unconscious once again, and Zio, you only take 6.
I only take 6?
Yeah, you passed, right?
No, I rolled a 16.
I'm walking away
you
because I don't
yeah,
want to be
12.
here if I die.
You're not dead.
At the end of Uriden's turn, Alar.
All right. Do I have advantage on him with flanking or no?
Yeah, with all of you around and him being preoccupied with Cthulhu, yeah, we'll say you have
Okay,
advantage.
cool. So, double attack per usual. I would say while I'm attacking him,
A sign of strength is not attacking the weak.
the first roll is a 25.
Hits.
Why do I feel like you've named your Tumblr?
Timmy.
Name it Feeny? Is that what you said?
Timmy.
Like,
Timmy the
Timmy.
Tumbler.
First name that came in my head. Number
Nah, it's
Emo-
Feeny now. We
emo-
named your
Feeny
Tumblr.
now.
Alright, that's fine.
No, Timmy the Tumbler.
Sure. 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah, hits.
All right.
Feeny from Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets
Yep.
World.
Well, who else in this planet is named Feeny?
All right. That is
Only Mr. Feeney.
11 slashing.
Nice.
And do I still get the? Yeah, I still get the necrotic, the 1d6 on it, but not. And we'll fix this later. And that's 7 necrotic.
Still up. He's hurting. He is hurting. You are starting to see black wisps not sink into his body and start to leave his body as you attack.
Good, idiot.
I'm trying. June. I think Ben Cthulhu has a death save after that.
Alright. So I have a spell sniper, which ignores half cover. Also, do I get advantage because of flanking because he's preoccupied with Cthulhu? And then now Alar.
No. I didn't give it Uridan advantage though.
Okay. Because is it different for range than?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only melee that get adjacent. Or...
Technically, there's a better argument for you to have disadvantage because there's people in the way, but just a straight
Spell
roll.
Sniper. Pew pew. All right.
What?
I am. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna heal Cthulhu, or are you gonna?
I have no heals.
Oh.
I can't
Chug your
heal
potion.
Cthulhu.
Oh, that's right.
I'm fucked.
I can't heal Cthulhu.
By the way,
But
what's your
I-
max HP right now, Cthulhu?
9.
But
Oh.
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do my turn. Do you have something?
No, what are you
yeah,
doing, June? If it doesn't pertain to her turn, what are you doing? Just so we can get through it.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Okay. I'm gonna burn a 3rd level spell slot. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level, and instead of making a triangle this time, I start in the bottom left corner, and like I want to feel like Dragon Ball Z, just like zing, and then Ray into his chest, ignoring
Okay.
the half cover. That's a
think this-
1. 1
One to hit.
for the first one.
Noted.
Ooh.
That's
Second one. That's gonna be a 24.
Hits.
Do it.
Third one is a 17.
Misses. No, hits. Sorry. Hits.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, son of a bitch.
And fourth one is a 22.
Hits.
Okay.
Roll damage on all 4. As you shoot Alar in the back of the head with a scorching iron.
oh, thank God! I thought you were gonna be. Oh my God.
Well, you were kind of on the ground. I would be like, it'd be.
You rolled a natural
Uh,
1. I can make
I know.
extraordinary
That's true.
things
You can-
happen. with
You
a
can do
natural
whatever
one.
you want. Okay,
Oh,
and I rolled
no, I would
separately
never
for
say
each
that.
one, correct?
You
the
roll them all
or
together. Just
one.
roll
Okay.
Alar's separate so we know which one that is.
All right, so this is okay. So
Just do
this
Alar's
is
really quick so
for-
we can get that one out of the way.
Is it a
Alar's
bonus
first.
to do healing potions, or what's
Bonus,
the
Bonus
for
action to
yourself,
feed
action for
yourself.
someone else.
All right.
All right, Alar's is a 6.
You take 6 points of friend damage.
Sorry.
In the
It's
back
the
of the
power
head.
of
Just,
friendship.
The power of friendship.
We're 9 feet tall, standing in front of the only target we have.
come on, roll low.
All right, and that's a 6 for both of them. So, or actually, all 3 of them. So that would be a 20 or 18.
What did you roll individual die?
I rolled 2d6.
How? Yeah,
said
you have to roll
2D.
2d6 for each attack.
Okay, that's what I was
Said
wondering.
2D.
Okay. So the first one is 6.
6. Okay, second one.
Second one is 8,
Nice.
and the third one is 10.
Okay.
Ooh.
Did he poop yet?
So
He's
as you
gotta
shoot
be-
him with these 3, he is getting blown back as one of the giant cuts that you see that had the black energy kind of trying to rescend but also receding out kind of opens up. You see a big black wisp. Not dead yet.
Okay. Yeah, I stand there
Alar and
smoldering.
Zio, by the way, you both hear just coming out of his wounds just a
Ooh.
I don't speak
full of
partial, so
secrets.
can you translate that to English?
get the fuck out of here. Anything else,
You have
June?
to play it backwards, and it just says the devil has risen.
Yeah. Can you translate this
Is-
for me? Yeah.
Is Cthulhu unconscious?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know I can't do it this turn, but I'm gonna move 5, 10 behind him, and then
All right.
I'm get ready to do like a medicine check.
Cthulhu, death saving throw.
I've only rolled ones on death saving throws.
Not today.
Swear to God, I will
No.
fucking leave.
Show it.
Not today.
Or shit, you not.
Show it. I don't believe you.
It's the blue die. Fuck. How do I
That looks
get
like an 11 to me.
That was like a 20 to me.
That's a one. All right,
Oh
2
my
failed
God.
saves. So
You're
as
alright.
he is on death's door, Zio.
We got this.
All right.
By the way, just for everyone's sake, so there's no, well, I don't see it. You notice Cthulhu cough up more blood as these black wisps are looking
Yeah.
very accurate to Sven, and he is looking like he is about to just kick the bucket.
Can I move here?
Yes, and you can jump the railing to move one over if you want to touch Cthulhu.
Touch
I feel like I should try and stop him from being alive. Not a thing. Not gonna
Oh, you're not like Alar and you don't want to put June out of her misery?
If you would like, Jockey's still here, so you do what you like.
Fucking kill him, please.
What would Zio do? Not
Yeah.
what would Jay think is tactical.
I think Zio would go in and try and kill this man.
Really? Okay.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think
Zio
that's true,
goes in.
Zio's grown a lot since Lost City.
Yeah, but
Zio's also aged like.
Yeah, in his wise.
That was
we
the
both-
joke.
Zio doesn't know if he's gonna live to the end of this fight. Not in
That's
terms
true.
of battle, just age.
He's been through some shit.
Cholesterol rose.
He's
I get
no
advantage,
longer
correct?
starry-eyed.
Yes.
All right. I am once again. I kind of flick my wrist down and it ignites with the green flames, and I swipe it at the Goliath's face.
Nice.
I almost saw a natural 20 in there. That's dirty 20 to hit.
Nice, that hits.
Murder him to death.
I hope to God I do.
Kill him dead. Kill him dead.
Kill him dead.
No, it's to the point if he has a turn of luck. Oh no.
That's 9 points of damage.
Say it.
Zio is always. It's always Zio.
say
It's always
it.
Zio.
I want you to know, 7 minus 9 is -2, and that means he's dead.
Thanks.
I don't know.
Zio, anything else?
Yeah, Yeah, I'll go ahead and get a little bit closer. That way I can do stuffs.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. So, Uridan, what you see, I gotta make sure. I gotta see. This is.
If that guy takes off his hood and his dialect, I quit.
Yep.
No, literally, that has been my
Anthony's
thought
like, no, but
this
that's a good
entire
idea.
fucking game. That has been my thought.
Hello there.
Oh, good. They're both verbal.
It
All
can't.
right.
It can't be Dialect because Dialect wouldn't have shut up though. Actually,
So-
it can't be Dialect.
He would have made good points. So, Uridan, you hear the jockey say a little louder than he was, and you hear it. He says "step," and he misty steps. Right here.
Oh boy.
And he says, "Fun's over. We're leaving." And he puts his hand on the Goliath.
No. No. No.
The Goliath looks at him, and he looks at all of you, and you can tell in his eye he knows that this fight isn't going well for him. And he says, "Have fun being the ones that are hunted."
No.
And the jockey is going to attempt to cast Dimension Door.
No. 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 No.
I use counter spell. I don't have it. Sorry.
I was
Yeah, I
gonna
was
say, do you
gonna
have
say.
it?
See if
Hey,
anybody
Larry,
has
you
it.
have a spell?
I'm still
So-
learning it.
No.
As he casts Dimension Door in a flurry of very similar to what you've seen with your master, and not master, just your master, but also not Velos and members of the Esoteric Assembly. You can tell what the spell is as Dimension Doors cast a big purple flame, and both of them.
God, I hate D&D.
No. 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 No.
Did we not get the opportunity attack?
They teleport.
No.
Son of a bitch.
No. No. No.
Alar is you said there was a portal.
I'm gonna go kill Cornelio.
Was a
I
portal.
know, right?
So Alar is going to run for the portal. Obviously, it disappears
Yeah,
and you
I'm
can't
like-
go
And
through
you
it.
run right into this pole.
Then
Do
I
it.
like also run and like topple over Alar.
Yeah.
I
And
run
that
towards
happens-
Cthulhu.
There is. I was
Yeah.
gonna say there's still combat going because someone's dying. So who does what?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
After the jockey would be the guy, and then Jesus Christ.
He's coming
and
too.
then, huh?
No, they're both gone.
The jockey, then the Goliath, then it goes to Ecclesius. Ecclesius, what are you doing?
I run. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys only see where I put it, not me dragging it over. I'm gonna run and try to slide to my knees to Cthulhu, and I am going to take a healing potion. You said it's a main action to force feed.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have a bonus action thing. I was just gonna like dump a potion in his mouth while like blasting his face with cure wounds. But I will do the healing potion instead. So I am
Alrighty.
force feeding you a healing potion. For a bonus
Roll the
action, I
health.
rub your belly.
Jay, if you could change the music.
I rub your belly.
You're not leaving us.
I says, dude, whoever made a D4 doesn't realize that you can't pick him up.
You know,
It's 2 1s. 4.
you see me almost like jump over Cthulhu, kind of where Alar was trying to jump at the jockey and the Goliath through the portal. That like I did that as well. So I don't know if Alar and I are both kind of just
Are
like laying on the ground.
Okay, so we're not in combat. So then Alar is running to the door. And I'm gonna like basically run out to the door, sprint, smash open the door to the outside, and
I follow him.
What happened? What happened? Tell me
Yes.
what happened.
Did you stand up, Cthulhu? I was gonna.
No,
like-
I'm on the ground right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of like holding your head up, and I pull up my decanter and let you drink from it.
You fought well, but they made a cowardly escape.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
be sitting there with my arm kind of around Cthulhu, help propping him up.
With my last level 2 spell, you see my arm light up in this like grayish golden color, and I locate object for his exact what is the fucking
The glaive.
the glaive, and it just locate object.
$1,000? Do you do it twice? Oh fuck.
No. I would say if it's important, I would look like Cthulhu, and I would nearly be dead. So
I
I'm
could
fine
run
and
really
I'm
fast. I could run at
As
120
you're
feet.
sprinting out, you can try to catch him if you want to catch up to.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not
And
gonna
then I
do
tell
that.
Ecclesias that they're 1,000 feet, right, like in the direction
okay.
exactly.
It wasn't. Thank you for letting me know, Chef. You guys are sprinting, and as you guys are sprinting, you see by the fountain as Tajit's kind of like hastily walking up with a larger set man with hair on the side and balding on top. As if you guys don't pay any mind, you keep running. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As you keep running, you get over to the top of the stairs. You can kind of see a little bit in the city, and you see about another 500 feet down, very quickly, with 2 horses dragging it. You see this similar, very exact same carriage that was carrying them in the Lost City as they are peeling through the city.
I want to try to get within 240 feet if I can, and I'm gonna chuck a firebolt at one of the
never gonna catch
wheels
him.
of the carriage.
What I'll say is, you know it's very far, and you got to run down the stairs. As you, just out of emotion and hatred, you as it, and you watch it, and
It's
it
some
would have been
shit,
accurate, but
roses.
as the rain is downpouring, as it is hitting your skin, Alar, and looks like it's going through your visage, as both you're just drenched in water.
I would turn to June and next time we burn the carriage.
You actually see me like almost like drop down to my knees and shut up. I drop down to my knees. I actually get very emotional and start crying, but it's like it's an angry cry.
And Alar,
And-
what you notice as she's doing that with you, as she starts crying, you see that the rain that's hitting around her, as her hair kind of lifts up, the rain is like there's this invisible bubble around her as it's irradiating out. And go ahead.
I was gonna say I love that, and I actually just like take both my fists and slam them into like the stone, and I have like baby biceps, but you see like imprints of my fist in the stone.
As you see the stone crack, and she kind of lets out a scream that kind of reverberates through the water as it travels farther and echoes through the city, as you watch very cowardly as the jockey and the Goliath run away. That is where we'll end the session for the week.
Damn, I had a question.
Save it for next week.
2 carriages, one starting in Celeria, one starting in Thrawn. When do they meet?
I'm not gonna lie. All right, first of all, Beast,
This isn't a math problem.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're an amazing person. Thank you
you,
so
Beast.
much for the 10 gifted subs, man.
Holy
That's so
balls.
kind of you. And
Holy
welcome,
Solarian shit.
Solarian
Hemlep,
shit.
Blue Collar DM, D&D, Sleepy Sorceress, Vex Pro 3, Neop 3. Welcome, as well as, if I can find the other ones, use Hypercurve 6686, Torf B Ski, Elisa, and Zag Meister. Welcome to everybody. But thank you. That's
Welcome,
awesome.
welcome.
Welcome. Hello. Those are the ones that were gifted?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, shit. Boost.
Well, that was
Stupid.
a session. I didn't think I'd have to use that tactic, but that is something we can talk more of on Wednesday.
I am so mad
Hey,
right now.
while-
like
while
Jess
I can
and
do it,
June.
Well, I can say a reminder. Go to the campaign chat in our Discord to vote who you want to ask questions. This is for the cast and for anyone watching.
We already have one vote.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I will say thank you for everybody that's been here today. This has been an awesome stream and a pretty hectic battle. Thank you, Shay, for letting me know about the mic. I accidentally muted myself for a little bit there. But yeah, that was a fun session. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. But make sure you tune in on Wednesday for the Exploring the Archives at 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel, so you can hear some of the cast members talk about what happened this session, where they think this is going, and you know, maybe asking me questions about things too. So, but that's something to look forward to, as well as this session being uploaded on Tuesday on our YouTube.
And thank you, DM,
You're welcome.
for everything.
Yes.
Yes, thank the DM.
Amazing.
So,
But
But-
fuck
Except
that
for
driver.
making him run
Thank your
away.
DMs. Thank your
that.
DMs.
Except for
Thank your
making him run
DMs.
away.
Tip your
For not letting us
DMs.
kill him, but thank you.
But if they refer to themselves as GMs,
No go.
let me see.
They're not guns, they're dims.
We got a raid, so let me see who's
Let's
is anyone that
do
we're
it.
following streaming.
Let's raid. Let's raid some nerds.
Dude, I feel like I've been sweating for like an hour and a half at least.
Right?
yeah, I need to take another shower. I'm wearing
I had to get
pants
rid
where
of the
the
sleeves. I was so nervous at first.
We did them last
And then everything just
time.
got so intense.
I was going to, but then it looked like an '80s villain.
I'll tell you what.
Can we every time, whenever we have like a break and it's always an intense battle, can we leave and then come back and like
With
gym
those
clothes?
sleeves.
I was like, leave. Yeah, leave the sleeves.
We're all
Leave the sleeves. I like that.
Leave the sleeves.
Jag, are you still here? I got a pode to pick.
No.
No,
No,
Jag,
Jag had to go
leave.
do
Did he?
schoolwork.
He's got to go
okay.
get
Yeah.
seeds to get degrees.
That's a
No
raw kind of
problem.
nerd.
Well,
He's gotta go get these
we
to
are
get
going
the
to
degrees.
raid a
Oh.
friendly channel to ours, Never Say Dice. They are on episode 15 of their campaign. So make sure everybody joins the raid and wait for the Arcane Archives to post #SporkArmy first.
Yeah.
Is that the
Put
bone
this-
you wanted to pick?
Yep, that's the bone I wanted to pick.
Jag never waits.
No, make sure you give them
Love
some
him.
love. Say hello to them. It's been an amazing stream, but thank you to everybody that's been here. It's been awesome,
Yeah.
and it's so fun that we can share this all with you. It's great. But thank you, everybody. We'll be back again on Friday, and don't forget to catch us on Wednesday for Exploring the Archives so we can talk about this session, and everybody can get mad at me for having them run. So,
So mad.
take care, everybody. You have a great week. We'll see you next week for the next chapter. Take care. Much love. Bye.
Yeah.